3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to episode 175 of Ruse Radio. We are back at it again with a returning guest on the show. That is right, returning guest. Tell them who we got in the building.
Motherfucking Chase Richard, dude. The young gun. The sound effects come in.
God, like, if I had a soundboard right now, I'd just be literally, I'd be doing the thing that Will Ferrell did in Elf. I'd run through all the buttons like a Christmas tree. That's what I'd be doing right now. So
pretty. Have you had other returns? Am I the...
Oh, of course.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I actually keep track like a nerd, and I have a, like, if you were to come back again, you would enter the 3-time returning guest category.
Do I get a jacket like SNL?
I feel like I should start doing that, right?
I just wanted to make sure I'm like, you're so busy, and if I'm so bored enough that I'm your only returning guest, I'm like, I gotta be doing more shit. He talks 400 people a fucking week, and he's like, yeah, I guess come back, man.
No. So what do? You must be busy. I'm not busier than you. It's a lie.
You've been at Zany's like twice since we've last talked. I have not. That's insane.
Yeah.
And I do stand up. That's for the people out there. Also, I wore a fat shirt today. Don't look at me. I'm so lean.
You
back
call that a
in
fat
this.
shirt,
dude? You see it. Just wait. By 20 minutes into this, I'm gonna be like leaning back with just my hands on my belly like an otter. I'm getting progressively fatter since we last talked.
What makes it a fat shirt?
It's just going to start riding up and then just slowly show my belly that I keep gaining. It's nice, so I'm rocking it proudly.
Oh.
I'm like full on the stance of I'm not going to the gym. So, all right, you don't need to stare at it. God,
no, I'm just understanding. Because, like, I wear small shirts, and I feel like,
you're 120 pounds. You're allowed to, dude.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
allowed
tiny.
to wear.
I don't like wearing small shirts. Well, because it gets only up to here, and if I rise my hands.
Oh, everyone gets to see your sweet, sexy body. Oh,
no.
Everyone gets to see your delicious abs, dude.
I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like an idiot. So I never buy a belt, and I need to buy a belt. So my pants, I feel like, are always a little bit too low. So when I reach my hands up, I feel like people are gonna think I'm sagging or like I'm trying to
look at that
look
dick.
Cool. Yeah,
let me see that piece.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Good. I'd rather have that than I am out fatting shirts now. That at stand up I will like do a thing and you see my belly and people will go, it's not.
Maybe somebody's into that.
Not in fucking Logan Square. Everyone just looks at me like everyone's just so hot and attractive and skinny and gender neutral and just amazing. And I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm a fat white guy. And you're like, I don't like it.
Why'd you give up on the gym? Why is this?
I don't have time for it. I say that, and I don't have time for any. Like, I have a fucking corporate job now, so I got to be up early for that. I'm not good at that.
What is it?
I don't even want to chat about it.
Okay.
It's not bad, but
Super secret corporate job.
No, it's just trucking stuff. I just schedule appointments basically for trucks to go places.
I tried to make it sound so cool for you.
Nope. It sucks. It doesn't suck. It's not a bad gig, but I'm not used to waking up early. So I got to do that. And then after, like, I got to go do stand up late. I don't have, like, and people are like, we'll go in between. I'm like, it takes me a fucking hour to get home whether I drive or take the train.
How early do you got to get up?
6:30, and I gotta be out the door by 7. Yeah, get out at 5, get home around 6-ish, and then it's like I gotta turn around and leave because open mics start at 7, and then wherever I gotta go, it takes me an hour to get there.
Hell no.
With fucking public transit or driving with traffic. This is a bitching about stuff podcast with Chase.
Well, dude, it's like that though.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how people have full-time jobs and then they also have like a full-time career in stand-up.
Yeah.
People who get booked multiple times a week and they're doing shows all the time, but they also work all the time. It doesn't even make sense to me.
Fathom that, but then in the mix of it, when they like post a picture of them at the gym, I'm like, fucking how?
Having a life in between that.
Is everything 5 minutes from your house? Is that? I do live, I guess, far, but like not all, like.
So I've heard it said though that there's like an illusion of time being so limited, and that it's not so much that you don't have time, it's that you create this idea of not having time. Like, imagine a life where you had even more responsibilities. You have children, you have like a whole family. In that situation, you probably can't do any of the things you're doing right now.
Stand up though, so I yes,
so,
but
I'm
busy.
When I say that though, what I'm saying is like, with that being the evaluation, would you still say like it's not even that, like, you're just busy as fuck. Like, it's actually just
It's more so
fuck.
fucking just getting places. It takes too long to get places. Because I will get to, it's mainly I will go to work until 5, and then I gotta just, usually I show up to an open mic like an hour and a half before it starts.
Right.
Because that's only an hour and a half, but like it takes me an hour to get fucking home.
And where else are you gonna be in between
Exactly.
that?
So it's like I either get home and drop all my shit and show up late and sign up last when no one's there, or I show up a fucking hour and a half early and I just sit there like an idiot just...
You need to be like me and be a rapper, because then what I do is I show up early. I'm like, oh, I can just film a bunch of videos out here of me looking cool. You could take pictures. You need to come up with like a cool thing to do while you sit around and do nothing.
Comedians will tell you to write, but I'm not good at sitting writing. I'm good at, and it's dumb. It's the laziest way. But like conversationally, I will talk to someone, and then something will come about naturally that I'll go, hey, fucking bobbity boop, and then I'll go, can that be a bit? Does that have legs?
You don't come up with stuff any other way?
Not really. I would like to say I do. I've sat down and wrote a couple things, but I don't really. I should, but anytime I sit down and force myself to write, it's all just hot garbage. So I'm not gonna force myself to do shitty things. Like if I wrote a good joke every 3 months doing it, I would do it. But like, I can remember the last joke I sat and wrote, and it's only because a guy at the bar said something about the zoo, and I go, well, fucking zoo, I don't know. So
yeah. It's always just random stuff. It's random stuff that comes up along the way.
Yeah,
that's interesting to me, just because like I feel like everybody's got a different writing process. It's interesting when you ask people what their writing process is, because it's such a simple question, but I think you do always get like a different answer.
Yeah,
you know, everybody's different. With music, it's the same thing. I think that like for the most part, what I've noticed is people generally with music, they'll have like an approach, in my mind, people who I like at least. It's like usually it's a melody. Usually you come up with the melody first, and then the music comes into it. The words come into it. Everything comes into play all at once. If you're writing a song, like that's what I like to hear. It's usually what I hear. And I feel like comedy, probably the same kind of thing. Everybody's got like a way of things falling into place. It's just not there's not a similar process. I've heard people say, when I say not a similar process, what I mean is everybody doesn't do it the same way. So like I've heard people say like they'll write out a whole essay of just their thoughts, and that'll be how they come up with a joke. Yeah, which is interesting because that's like that's not even jokes they're writing. They're just talking about things.
Yeah, I don't know. I fucking do that too much in my head to just sit and write down one page of like, these are my thoughts. Like too much.
I kind of feel crazy if I was just typing my thoughts into my phone.
Yeah. I would just, you know what I mean? I got too many things. I also have to pen to paper, right? I don't know. It helps me like, I don't even think it helps me retain it better. I think it's just more so like I know I have it a place in case one day I forget all my jokes. But I also smoke a lot of weed, so I do, like I generally, if I don't tell a joke for like 6 months, I will forget that I had that joke, so. I have to be.
You could forget jokes entirely.
Yeah, I'll forget how I told it. I'll forget why I thought it was funny. I'll forget that I had told that joke at one point. Anyways, like, yeah. So
do you forget other things like that?
Probably. I just don't think about them as much.
Dude, I forget movies, and it scares me. Like, I'll watch a movie that I've seen before, and I'll be like, "Holy shit! I don't remember any of."
You could watch Inception like 5 times.
Dude, it's kind of scary to me though, and I don't know like what it is. It's like I watch a movie and eventually it just gets brain wiped from my mind, like Men in Black style. I can't explain.
You get to experience it again. I will remember like quotes from movies way too well.
That's what upsets me. I see people quote movies, and I'll remember like some shit, but like, oh my god, there's so many movies I'll watch, and I'll be like, I've seen this movie, but I haven't seen this movie. And I've seen it.
Everyone's like, really Ghostbusters, right? You're like, yeah, go get them, ghosts.
That's one of them. I've seen that movie a long time ago. If I watch that now, it would be like I'm experiencing it for the first time. I know for a fact.
Pretty awesome.
I just know because I know I've seen it all the way through, but it was probably like 8 years ago. And for some reason, my brain just loses movies.
I like remember them too well, and I quote them. I also I basically grew up on movies. Like every summer I got sent to my grandma's up north in the UP, like Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it was just, they owned fucking DVDs? 20 acres. She had a huge finished basement with just racks of DVDs. She was a DVD freak, so I would just, when I'm fucking up in the middle of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan with there was nothing to do. I mean, I could go play in the creek and be a kid outside. I did, whatever. But there's only when you're there sent for like a month straight. There's only so much time that I'm like, all right, I guess I'll check out fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
So like all my favorite movies are 80s movies as well, just because of that. Just because that was.
Oh, that's what she had. A bunch of 80s
She had a lot of shit, but it was just like, I don't know, as a kid, with fucking 12 and under, being sent up there every summer, just either by myself or just with my cousin, but he didn't like movies, so watching movies by myself. And then you see motherfucking Ferris Bueller or Marty McFly, and you go, no, I'm as cool as them. I am cool. I'm totally not lame. No, those guys are also just like me, dude. So
I feel like those were like the first, I don't know, were there movies before that had like cool guys? Like cool guys to come along. It probably was 80s movies that really made like the cool guy thing. Maybe
so,
70s movies had a couple.
People like James Dean, and they like you hear like even back to what's his face with the old cowboy guy, John Wayne. Like you hear, like there was the cool guy. But that was the era I think of like the overlooked cool guy, if that makes sense. Like Marty McFly was not cool. He was cool if you watch the movie, but if you watch like in his universe, whatever the fuck canon, he's not a cool guy. He gets picked on. He's got a girlfriend. He's not necessarily cool. Yeah. Ferris Bueller, I guess, he was just cool. Like he had literally Wrigley Field have saved Ferris up there, so people just liked Ferris Bueller.
He was cool. I mean, he danced in the parade, right?
Pretty sick.
The Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on. That's one of the coolest things anybody could do.
Yep. But Karate Kid, it's another one. Daniel LaRusso, not cool.
Yeah.
But like when you watch a movie, you go, how do you not like that guy? He's the coolest guy ever. He's just like me.
Yeah.
Nobody likes me, and I'm the coolest guy ever.
That's what I was going to say, though. I feel like that's the beginning of like the nerds taking over, because now nerds are cool again. It's okay to say you like nerd things.
Yeah.
I think Marvel did a lot with that, honestly. Yeah, I would say Marvel did a lot with that, because if the Marvel movies never came around and made comic books cool, I don't know if nerds would have had the turnaround.
I would almost argue the movies. Comic books were cool, but then like the movies where people were like, oh, it's like mainstream now.
That's what I mean, though.
Shouts Tobey Maguire, dude.
Yeah, because the public didn't really think it was cool for a long time.
No.
People don't, like, if you were just to see it now and you saw how it is now, even if you just saw it after probably 2010 onwards, you wouldn't really understand. Because, like, 2000, I guess Tobey Maguire,
Yeah. We're on the backslide of nerd being cool, though. We are. It's circling back.
It's not cool anymore.
Superhero movies are dying down. It's just,
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, actually.
Yeah, it's cool that they're not being cool anymore, especially when you were 18 at one point and got a Captain America tattoo. For the same reason I just told you. I'm like, he was small and weak, and now he is an awesome guy that protects people, and I'm an awesome guy. So now I have a... So, yeah. And I don't even... People are like, you love Marvel? And I'm like, it's all right. I like Captain America. Marvel's all right. I like Spider-Man a little more. Do I get a Spider-Man tattoo at this point? No, I'm not 18 anymore. I'm not 17. What do you... So... That's why I'm overcompensating now. I have so many more tattoos even since I've last seen you.
You should get a Spider-Man one.
I probably will.
I was obsessed with Spider-Man when I was a little kid. That was one of the things that I really liked. He's the coolest. Yeah. I don't know why.
Another one. Spider-Man. He's a lame guy in his universe.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
but you're lame. Like watching him, you're like, he's the fucking coolest. He's the man. He's sick. How do people not like this guy?
Nerd fantasy.
Yep.
Especially like the first movie, there's literally a scene of him beating up the bully.
Yeah.
Like, screw you.
And they have it in almost every single one now. Of like a little bit, he gets it. He's like, I'm gonna get mine. Like, or sometimes he's like, I'm too cool to fight the bully. It's like, dude. It's like when you're a little nerd or a little tiny fat kid like me, you're like, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm just reverting back to my child form. I'm just watching old movies and getting fatter. It's awesome, actually. Now that I think about it, I am sick.
It reminds me of I wish I could think of the guy, Joseph Campbell, Thomas Campbell. I want to say it's Joseph Campbell. But it's all about, I remember when I was reading a book about Greek mythology, and he was talking about, like, I think he has a book called The Man of a Thousand Faces, and it's all about why people care about mythology and why people care about this stuff in the first place. And I think people just, it's the same exact thing. Well, yeah, and you all want to be sick. Everybody wants to be sick. So, like, and you want
There's a half guy, half bull? What? That's sick.
And you want an explanation for why things are sick, too.
Yeah.
So when it does both of those things, and it explains, like, it's also the whole thing he would talk about is the hero's journey.
Yeah.
And so the hero's journey is, like, I think any good story, any good show, any good anything is that. You can connect with it. It's like you being the fat idiot you are,
All right, well.
you can watch it and you'll be like, that's me. And I think like it's always about one thing he's always said too is it's always about transformation. Like, those stories are always about transformation. Like Mythology did the same exact thing. It's always like you start one place and you end up somewhere else at the end.
Yeah.
And you transform along
That
the
one,
way.
it's also just like, you're like, there's a guy that owns the sea and there's another guy that owns lightning and fucks everybody. And it's like, yeah, dude. It's like, that's cool.
Greek
I like
mythology's
that.
cool.
Sick.
One thing I really like about it.
Sometimes you just can't explain cool though, because like I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
Like when you said it though, I was just like, you can explain cool. Yes, but also, why are monster trucks cool?
You can't.
That, you know what I mean? Why are explosions cool?
You can't
Why
explain
are
it.
rock guitars? I'm not even a huge rock guy. It's cool when you hear a guitar rip, then you go, that's pretty cool.
It's a good point, actually.
Sometimes things are just like, nah, it's pretty cool. I don't even like fucking most of the things I just explained. But
they're cool.
If I showed up to a place and I go, what's going on? They go, no, they got a bunch of monster trucks riding around. There's a bunch of explosions and a dude ripping a guitar. I'm not going to go, stupid. I'm going to go, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You're right. All those things would be so cool. Can we throw in like fire trucks? Fire trucks.
How
My brain
autistic are
crossed
you?
wires. Fireworks.
Fire trucks and like trains and like, I don't know, just like public transit.
Exploding trains.
Maybe collecting
Fire trucks and
stamps.
exploding trains. Stamps that talk.
Yep, see?
You know? But for real though, cool stuff.
Yeah.
What is cool? Like, I'm trying to think, if you had like a scientist, you asked them, what is the law of cool?
What's the law of sick, brother?
When I was talking with Zach Albers on here, I swear we talked about like the laws of being cool. Like, there's certain laws of being cool. I think you could do that. I think you could go the other way and at least say things that are cool and that are undeniably cool.
Yeah.
And things like to ways to avoid not being cool. But you're right. You couldn't say what is cool. Or what, you just can't do it. Cool. And it's also so objective. It's kind of like saying what is funny.
Yeah.
You can't explain what's funny. You can't explain what's cool.
Cool is also, it transcends different, like, things that are cool in Chicago. If I go home into my country town in Michigan, it's like, what is this guy gay? Like, that's, I have a nose piercing. People doesn't even perceive them here.
Yeah.
This last summer, a woman looks at me and goes, you've got a nose ring. And I go, yeah. She goes, you don't see a lot of men with nose rings. No, you don't. I had to see 10 hotter guys like with nose ring. Like, I might even said this last time I was on the pod. It just, but cool is very like, it's fucking.
Yeah. Subjective.
Yes, but it changes through areas. I'm stoned. I can't think of words better.
Dude, I am trying to think of like the coolest
Regional.
people I've met. What do I like? Who are the coolest people I met and why are they cool? Because to me, when I meet someone that I think is cool, it's got to be like a projection of myself. Like, it's got to be a projection of what I think is cool. Because what I think is cool is like, it's usually if somebody's laid back, if they're not like overdoing it, but also they're really good at whatever it is the thing.
Start playing chill.
All of a sudden for the next hour.
What are you talking about? It's too chilled over here. I don't even notice, man.
But it's somebody who's like laid back and they're not like overdoing it, but also when it comes time to execute, they always execute. Like, because some people you don't even expect it. Some people it's like, oh, they're kind of like, this is a cool guy, and then you see them do the thing they do, and you're like, whoa, and you get it all of a sudden. And those are my favorite people. Those are cool people to me. So, but that's me.
Stop looking at my belly, video camera. Stop. Do you just want? Is that what you guys wanted?
Oh, man.
Is this what you wanted? Stop bullying me.
You might as well take your socks off while you're
just
at
take
it.
full socks off. Just get fully be just underwear by the end of the pod, and just be like, you know, I was really thinking about the way society.
I don't think that would be bad for your career, to be honest with you.
Just a naked guy talking smart things that I don't know anything about.
I could probably figure out how to blur things if you
I
would.
will say, at one point I seen a podcast clip of yours that was like a woman talking about, like, she's like, this zone is very homogenous, and I'm thinking to myself, like, she's talking about like homogenized zones, and I am currently like out with my belly out, and I'm like, what? I don't know what this show is about, but I think I'm figuring it out.
I don't try to let people. I try to not. So we were talking about improv before we started here. Keep going, man. Yeah, I like this. I want to follow suit.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. But like, I try to not lead as much as possible, because I think that's where you get the best stuff. Like, even when people ask me before they come on, they haven't been on before, they ask me, like, what is the show going to be?
Yeah.
I try to say it's a conversational.
It's a secret.
Yeah. I would rather say that. That's kind of funny.
And they're like, that would put me, I'd be like, what the fuck? If I message you on Instagram, I'm like, hey, what's the show about? Like, I didn't, but if I did the first, I'm like, what's the show about? And you're like, it's a secret. I'm like, I'm not showing up, man. Just going to this guy's place, and now I'm gonna end up shirtless there and fucking talking about 80s movies.
Yeah. Well, there's one variable that's different in the equation, and it's
What?
that my DM was much better crafted.
I
I
forgot
didn't
at
say
this
it was
point.
a secret. I said, because you can't say it's a secret. You have to say something along the lines of, like, if they ask, it's a conversational. If I don't see you in person, that's the problem, because it'll be like random ass people that I'm talking to, and I think now I'm getting past it, because I feel like there's this hump, and now that once I feel like you've spread your like spiderweb tendril octopus
I was gonna say,
fingers,
dude, pause. You gotta, would you like spread it open there?
spread it all over the place.
Whoa.
Trying to go for this.
I was just shirtless. Take it easy.
What is that? The character from the meme, like salad fingers. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, it's from so long ago. It's from Newgrounds. If the people who remember Newgrounds.
Shouts Newgrounds.
Oh, do you even know what I'm talking about? Newgrounds?
No.
Oh,
Shouts
there's like
Old Grounds
Flash
too.
games on there. Newgrounds had so many Flash games. It was like the OG spot for Flash games, other than Cool Math. Everybody knows Cool Math.
I still play Cool Math.
Let's go.
I get bored at my corporate job in the last 30 minutes of the, if my boss is watching this, don't you fucking say nothing. The last 30 minutes, I'm Cool Math games, dude. So I was on the same wave. I guess I didn't know. And you said this guy was scary is what he was? I didn't. Was he a
Yeah,
scary
the
guy?
fingers. Why was I talking about the fingers, though? Why was I spreading my fingers out like that?
I don't know. You're spreading into something, man.
Damn.
You're talking about opening people's minds.
Salad
and
fingers was like, it was like one of those. Yeah, that's what it was.
making a connection with them. It's by spreading them apart.
I should
what I
start
got
doing
from it.
that on. I should start getting more physical on stage. I don't know, doing more physical things, like using my body. You think?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to do it. I talked to a mime the other day.
Whoa.
He could probably teach me.
What?
Mimes could probably teach
I was
you a
about to say,
lot.
what? You talked to a mime?
Yes.
He didn't have much to say.
That's. You know what's funny? He was kind of quiet.
No
That's,
shit. That's their whole thing. Somebody that watched this video goes, that was funny, actually.
he really was, bro. Like,
They're not supposed to talk.
he was like his personality was like one of those personalities where it's like, oh, he just kind of like says things, and then it's kind of like a boop 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 boop, and it's kind of like a weird kind of tempo he's got.
Yeah.
And so I can understand how he became a mime. It's one of those things.
He's
like
bad,
I could
he's bad at the
see-
talks.
Yeah. Maybe, you know.
That's
Bad-
funny.
Maybe he's good at the talks. Well, I talked to him as I was speaking with him, and he was doing these moves and showing me stuff on Instagram. Right?
Was this man on drugs?
That's a good question. I couldn't tell you. I'm a. You know what's funny is my mom cannot tell when people are on drugs.
Really?
Like, she's one of those people who can't tell. Like, she really can't tell. And like I feel like it's kind of easy to tell.
My
but
mom
she
spots it
can't.
before I do. It's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah.
But we also, where she has a gas station pizza place thing in the middle of almost meth central. So when someone pulls in, she's like, "If fucking right there's one." So it's.
My mom grew up in a rural area.
Oh.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
I feel like that will. Well, actually, I think she was in Florida.
Depends
for
on
a
how
li-
rural,
yeah.
dude. There's fucking meth
it's
out in
pretty
the
rural.
rurals.
Yeah, there's meth, but like I think you have to grow up close. Like when I moved here, I really started to understand crackheads a lot better. Taking public transit, like if you take public transit,
Yeah.
or you spend a lot of time downtown when it's hot out, especially, you will actually understand how it works.
Everyone says that when they go, when it's hot out. And it's like, yeah, they're dying. They're actively being fucking cooked. That's insane. It's so hot out, and I'm inside places like, I'm sweaty. Like, because I'm fat. But also, they're actively dying.
Dude,
It's like-
last year I remember I was
was noisy.
downtown. There was a guy whose skin was like coming off.
That's what I'm
on
saying.
his
Like,
back.
I can't imagine. There's no inside. There's no AC. Like, I get when people are like, why is he on the phone? Because it's fucking 90. And what are you talking about?
Still though, it's crazy because what are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you really gonna do? Like, I think there's just one of those. It's one of those things where it's so divisive, and well, also Chicago's got no good leadership to begin with,
Yeah.
so you can't even start.
It is tough. You can't. It's tough to be like, well, buy everyone houses, because then everyone that bought a house a little bit is gonna go, well, I fucking paid for this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Poor homeless people, though, for real.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Just go to LA where it's overpopulated already.
I've always said I would go somewhere warm, but that's also weird thinking with non-crack brains. So once you get crack brain, I assume it's just very. I assume I've had family that have done.
How would I get crack on the way? It's probably
that.
big part
Just,
of it.
well, I don't even think they're thinking that far out. It's just very like because I've had family that have struggled with drugs, and it seems like the mindset is very one thing at a time. Just like I'm on my next this, so I can do that next thing. Like I'm doing this, so I can achieve the ultimate goal of like usually just buying the drug. You know
It's
what
like
I mean?
being schizophrenic. Or
A little
something.
bit. Like there's not really a long-term plan.
That makes sense.
And if it is a long-term plan, then you buy drugs and go, ooh, well, I got no money in drugs now, so I guess I'll just chill with the drugs. So.
Yeah. But drugs only last so long, and
Yeah.
then the quest starts all over again.
Yeah.
You
And a lot of it,
begin-
the homelessness is mental illness, too. I had my fucking shirt off a second ago, and now I'm being like, homelessness is trickier than we think it is.
But it
This
is mental
fucking
illness.
nuts.
That's the thing, dude. That's why it bugs me. Is like people act like it's black and white, but the thing is, it's true that you can't just give everybody a house. Like
Yeah.
because when you give them a house, you have to give them rules. Like you do kind of. You can't just give everybody a house for no reason.
Yeah.
There's even been housing projects where you have just given people houses. And
Yeah.
what happens usually, like in places like Detroit, is the house falls apart because they don't take care of the house because
Yeah.
they got it for free. But there's also the fact that like
Yeah, I was going to say, there's that. And there's a lot of people that were buying homes that go, well, if I just don't buy one, maybe I'll get one. Like,
yeah, right. There's that too. Maybe I'll just apply as a homeless guy and I'll
Yeah.
just camp out for a while. Yeah, I'll just stick out in my camper because that's a
Literally.
whole lifestyle now.
rent's expensive. I'll live in my car. Now I'm homeless. Give me a
Yeah.
house.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, you could just live in the back of your car if you live in like a populated area.
Yeah, so it's tough. That's why I don't ever like people. I have a joke where I think I might say homeless once or something. I don't know, and I just do my best to avoid it because people are just like they are weird about it, and it's like, yeah, I get it. I would love to do what we can, but also what can we do? You know what I mean? It's just very like there's no. Oh, well, we're just not doing the correct answer. We just need to do the correct answer. It's like,
Yeah.
find one.
There isn't one.
And I'm on board, pal.
And I feel like that's how people are with most
Don't just be
things.
mad at me for saying the word homeless in a joke. Find a solution then
Yeah.
if you don't like it.
Most things that people get mad about, it's always that kind or when people are saying like there's a problem with this. Like that's why I just don't like that whole thing. Where it's like when there's a big public thing and everybody's supposed to say this is the problem with this thing. It's like, okay, so present a solution to that problem. Like if you think that the problem is this, the whole conversation shouldn't be this is the problem with this. It should be you framing it as we need to fix X, Y, and Z to solve the problem with this. And then everybody's on board. Like, okay, if the problem is police brutality and police are brutalizing people and that happened on camera, then what are we going to do to fix that? That should be the whole thing, not anything else.
Body cams, duh. So you see how well that has worked.
Oh my God. And I don't even know if there's a real answer to that
Yeah.
problem. It's like, it's so gray morality. It always goes wrong. Every answer you try to put on top of it, there's 10 other problems that crop
Yeah.
up from that. Yeah, homelessness. You give them houses. The other thing I was going to say about it, you give them homes, you give them housing, and they don't want to live together because they don't want to all be in this community, that they don't like this guy and they're forced to live with this guy, or they don't want to live by these rules. They'd rather just hang out outside.
Yeah.
Why am I going to follow these rules
Yeah.
and live in this house when I could do all these other things?
I seen like a Channel 5 documentary about people living in the Vegas tunnels that it was very that. They were just like, this is my thing, dude. I'm able to do the shit I want to do down here, so...
I heard that, that just reminded me of something. I haven't thought about this in so long. And it was a video I saw of a guy who lived in the New York subway tunnels underground. And he had like a little pocket where he had all his stuff. There's even like a little TV and stuff down there.
Pretty
all
sick,
this
actually.
stuff. Yeah, it was like a little rat hole.
That's
You know?
crazy.
And the camera, the guy must have allowed the
Yeah.
cameraman inside of his little nook, and he filmed it, and then he interviewed him, and it was just so wild. And I feel like it was one of those videos where it was, I want to say,
And that guy was Steve Harvey. Look at him now, folks. Just say you can do it too. If you're living in a rat hole in the subway, man, that was Steve Harvey.
it was filmed in 1987.
Yep. And then he got a phone call, dude. And now look at him.
But I was gonna say, it was a guy who, like, I remember at the beginning of the video, you're looking around, and they're like, oh, okay, we can climb in the hole. And then they climb in the hole and go into the sewer holes and climb. It's just such a crazy thing. And I remember, don't go on the third rail, you'll die, type thing,
Yeah.
train's coming. Quick, go over there.
That's just your like, it's just my commute. I'm going to get a bagel. So
it's urban exploration.
yeah.
I was hanging out with my 12-year-old nephew.
Was
and
my band name. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
Just
Urban
riffing.
Exploration is a good band name.
I'm just riffing. I'm just having.
I like that.
Taking
Urban
swings.
Exploration sounds like Midwest emo. You know?
Ooh, it does.
Yeah.
I did see a sign at a bar the other night. I was doing comedy and I forget which bar. Should be easy. But there was just a thing that said, what did it say? Like, need a band name, have a band name. Just something along the lines of like, hey, call this phone number if you, yeah, right here. Need a band name, question mark? Got a band name, question mark? 413-461, band. I'm putting them out there because they obviously want people to see it.
Band.
But I just like it because I'm like, do I just call that number? And I'm like, hey guys, yeah, no, I just thought Underwater Academy would be cool. All right, cool, thank you. Like that, like that riff was better in my head.
That's probably what it is.
That's what I'm saying. They just like write it down. Like,
farming
cool.
band names.
Okay, yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Octopus Pussy. No one's ever given us that one. Cool. Like,
who's answering the phone?
Do you want to call it?
You call it right now. Let's do it. You haven't called it before?
No.
Oh, this is exciting.
I've been waiting for the moment.
You got a good name? You gonna
No,
throw
what's a
something
good?
new?
We got to get a good band name lined up.
I liked Octopus Pussy. That was actually pretty good.
It's not bad. It's almost too
Undercover
James Bond.
Towel is what just came into my mind.
Undercover Towel. Okay, I like it. What was the one that we said? Urban Exploration.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
I like them both.
All right.
Yeah, Undercover. Pick either one. I mean, either way. Urban Exploration really feels like the move.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Hey, what's up? I just have a band name. I was just curious if this is the line I call to give a band name.
Oh, sick.
It's gonna be a scammer. I have all your info, dickhead. What is this number? I found this in a dive bar bathroom. This could go nowhere.
That'd be a bummer.
I just want to tell them a few funny band names.
Why would they not answer? Put your sticker out there.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
What an...
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, what's up? I seen your guys' sticker about need a band name, have a band name, and I just thought a couple of ones would be fun. I've got like Octopus Pussy. I thought that'd be a pretty good band name. Urban Exploration, you know, pretty good band name. So, yeah, I guess.
I got one, bro. Zen Fortress.
Fucking Sin Fortress. So yeah, we're just like coming up with them. So if I don't know if there's any royalties around these. So if you just want to call us back, thanks, man. That was fun.
I like that.
It didn't go anywhere, but I like leaving.
I hope they listen to that though, for real. I hope it's not something.
Amherst, Massachusetts.
If you get a message back, I hope you get like, because this
I feel like
episode
I
comes
should
out
block
within
that
a
number.
month. So I hope you get a message, something back that I can add continuity somehow. I
would
want
be
them to
fun.
respond to us. I really feel like that has to go somewhere.
Why would they have the fucking
Why would
sticker
you throw
up?
a sticker out there for it? That's what I'm
Need
saying.
a band name, have a band name? You want me to call you and either ask like, hey, I'm starting a band, give me a fucking name.
What I'm just thinking now is like, imagine that sticker's 10 years old and it's somebody else's phone number now, and they just get all these fucking calls from random people.
That's true. I do want to
Octopus pussy.
I was getting carried away. I was about to just start calling random numbers, just like a Little Caesars and do that, but I'm like, that's just prank calling. What am I doing?
Dude, no, prank calling's in.
It is, but it's technically not, it's frowned upon. It's not illegal. It's frowned upon.
I'd love to do a prank calling section on this show. Are you kidding me?
I've seen people that can get like, you call from like a fake number. Like you just grab a number on Craigslist of
Yeah.
somebody selling a fucking pontoon, and you can call someone else from that phone number.
Yeah, there's websites for that, yeah.
That's what I wanted. I don't want to just, I was going to say, I was about to start calling people from my fucking cell phone. Like,
You can't
hey,
star
what's up?
67 it. Star 67 doesn't work.
Oh, not anymore, dude. One,
No?
it's either going to say restricted or probable spam, or most places will just see right through it and just fucking be like, hey, this is him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Caller ID's a bitch now, dude.
What would you do if you were going to call like Little Caesars right now? What's the go-to prank call?
Oh, I don't know. Just whatever off the top. Like that one right there, I would just start naming band names to them.
That's it?
Yeah, and they'd be like, what are you going? I'm like, no, I just seen your guys' sign. This is Keith. I'm just trying to get some royalties off a band name. So I don't got a lot going on right now. Just fucking, I don't know.
Wrong number.
Yeah. And just, but don't let them like, no, sir, this is a Little Caesars. Be like, I mean, I just seen your number, so I figured you don't got to be an asshole to me. So, prank calling's fun. I want to do them But like I said, I don't want to. I guess I will be a three-peater guest.
I feel like for some reason when it comes to prank calls, I don't feel guilty. I feel like
I just don't want my phone number associated.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
You have to avoid it.
I don't feel guilty. No.
Ah, God. I wouldn't want to use my phone either when you
That's what
say
I'm
all
saying.
this. It's probably a bad idea. You're right.
I don't want people having my number because some people get pissed and go, "I'm calling the police," which I
Yeah.
googled it. Not illegal unless you threaten or like harass. So,
But the thing is, too, like, there's this girl. It's on TikTok at the very. I'm sure she's on other platforms, but that's where I've seen her. And she goes live on there, and she'll like have people give her people to call and what to say, and then she does it, and that's the whole thing. It's a whole. But she didn't start doing that. It was she probably started doing calls to everywhere.
Yeah.
And just saying whatever. And you could do a lot of things. Like you could call Home Depot. You could say, "Hey, I'm in the bathroom."
That's what I'm saying. If you're like semi-earnest enough, like if you're not like, "Hey, what's up, idiot?" If you're just like, "Hey, I've got an issue," you just give them an issue or a situation that they're like, I've never had this. You know what I mean? Something like that.
See, what I was thinking, like if I was gonna go the pizza route, and we were thinking about the band names, what I was going to do is say, "Hey, I'd like to order something. You guys good? You know, just sound high or something."
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then I'd say, "Okay, can I get a Zen Fortress? What the fuck is the other names? I'm forgetting.
Just start naming band names as
Zen
orders.
Yeah. Can I get a Zen Fortress?"
Okay.
They're like, "What are you talking about? Zen Fortress. You don't know what I'm talking about?
They make them here.
They make them here.
Yeah.
It's got a couple different toppings on it. What
Yeah.
toppings does it have? Never mind. Can I just get a fucking pineapple bite? You guys got pineapple bite?
Did you see a bite in a pineapple? No, they're good. I've like legit had like just wanting to have fun in my free time. I'm like, I should get back into prank calling. But it's that same thing of like, I don't want my fucking number associated with me being a dickhead to the local library.
I'm holding my phone like I'm so tempted. You're just
Like,
making me
we
think
just
about
call a
it.
local library and you go, "Hey, it's the computer's being weird. I wasn't on any weird websites. I want to know your guys' computer policy," and just start asking them. You know what I mean? If you keep it semi-earnestly enough, and they don't know it's a prank call, they can't report you for it being a prank. Like,
Yeah.
just semi-earnestly enough.
Damn.
There's
no way to prevent. Like you can't do *67. You're sure they can't track you down with *67.
I don't know. Try it out. Call a random Little Caesars.
All right.
Ask them if they're hiring. Take a 10-minute process of asking them if they're hiring.
Are you gonna call or am I gonna call?
I'll do it if you want.
I'm kind of nervous. You know what I was gonna say is, I don't think I've prank called since I was like 8 or 10. Like,
That's
I
what I'm
remember I
saying.
was so little.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this
That's
is
why
so.
I was like, I want to get back into it, dude. It's a lost art.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
Just thinking about
Just like getting antsy. Yeah.
It's such a stupid
Feel
thing.
like you stayed up too late, dude. My mom went to
It's probably
bed.
the dumbest thing you could do.
I got the house phone, dude. My mom's in bed right now. We can call whoever.
Yeah. Okay.
That's so funny.
Here we go. All right. So Little Caesars.
Whatever. Any restaurant, I'll just ask them if they're hiring and just keep them on for a while.
All right. I'm gonna go with one that's not close to here.
Yeah.
Just to be like smart, you know.
Do another state. Do like a southern state. That'll be fun. Look at their accent. Do somewhere.
I mean, yeah. So accent's good.
Well, I wanted their accent, but I like you doing it. I wanted like an earnest just.
Oh, you want their accent, but you're not gonna have the accent?
No, I'm just gonna do a silly voice.
All right. Good.
So now when you do the prank calls portion on the show, it's got to be the fucking Young Gun sponsorship, dude. The Chase Richard prank call section portion.
You know what I want is like I'll insert sound effects. It's like Young Gun sponsored, and then it's like. That's
what I'm saying.
Dogs going. Roof, roof,
It
roof.
would be, see? There we go. And then it would be fun to just have a portion. Just you bring guests on. You go. You want to make a fucking prank call, like,
Dude. See, that's the type of segment I could get behind.
Yeah.
Because I don't like segments that are like segmenty. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a part of the show.
Yeah.
But that's fun.
Just real quick at the end, you go, "Hey, you want to do a prank call or two?" You could do a couple and then just clip it and keep the one that's good or whatever.
They could go so bad, too.
Oh, yeah.
This is so funny.
I
They could
think
go
it's-
bad.
Dude, this is birthing things into the podcast realm.
I don't think there's enough prank calling on podcasts. I don't think that there's really people doing that.
Oh, before I forget, dude.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? There was a show
What
on
do you
Comedy
mean?
Central where it was prank calls, and they would do the
Crank
puppets.
Anchors. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it can't be illegal. They were doing that.
Only
that
if
was
you
real.
Threaten or harass.
Yeah, but what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just gonna real quick say, keep your eyes out, dude. There's gonna be a dog comics podcast soon enough. Yeah, eventually. And then come to Monty's. It's a cheesesteak place off of the Brown Line. I'm hosting a mic, dude, every Monday starting in July. We have July and August until they kick us out for Monday Night Football. Unless you guys come and make it successful. $1 jumbo wings, $3 PBRs. Come to the mic and watch or do it, and hopefully we will beat Monday Night Football, and I'll get to keep my job that pays me nothing.
How'd you end up with this open mic? How'd that even happen, dude?
I just asked a bunch of places.
That was it? I saw you posted on your story asking about what day. Was that like a factor, or was it just kind of whatever place?
A little bit. I was aiming for Monday, but I just wanted to know my thoughts were like what other people were thinking, and the majority was Monday, so.
Really?
Yeah. 0 for Tuesday, which makes sense because there's a million Tuesday mics. There's a lot of Wednesday mics. I guess people just want a variety. They put Wednesday and Thursday, but Monday was the most popular. There's not that many. And plus, I work from home Mondays. I can just roll. It's close to my house. Roll over there, host a mic.
It's very close?
Close enough. It's like a mile from my place.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, so I can just roll over there after I work from home. Instead of like I said earlier, I have a fucking hour commute anywhere I go. So it's like I need something on a day I work from home and close by.
It starts when?
In July. First Monday of July.
First Monday of July. So that's a couple weeks from now.
Yeah, like 2
but
weeks.
When this comes out, it's already began. See, what's cool about open mics, when I hear about people starting them, it's
when it comes
July
out.
7th.
Yeah, it's our first one.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yep.
So this will probably be around like week 2 or 3.
Oh, dude, if you're seeing this pre-July 14th, come July 14th open mic. It's our second week, and it is my birthday. I will be getting very drunk off of $3 PBRs.
Woo!
It'll be a good time. I'm going to progressively get more drunk as I host the mic, but it will still be fun. It will be good.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say, open mics, it seems like when they start, it's always like a fun... It always seems like there's a boom at the very beginning.
Yep.
Like there's a bunch of people that show up at the very beginning. So hopefully that's something that you can...
I'm only doing it for 2 months, so...
2 months?
Yeah, once Monday Night Football comes on, he wants to change me to a different night of the week, and
You could just switch bars, though, at that point.
Yeah, that's my plan. I like this guy, and it's a cool place, but it's not that big, and I want to do a Monday thing. So.
Yeah. I mean, one thing, too, about open mics is probably the same thing as booking shows and becoming a producer. You meet a bunch of comics naturally. Like, people just show up to the mic, especially if you're the one doing the social media for the mic. And
that's the only reason I'm doing it. I'm not even making a page for it, though, because it's only going to be around for 2 months.
You should do it, dude.
Maybe it's just so much fucking extra work.
I mean, you could be lazy and
people can just message me directly.
You know who's lazy? Power Hour. And Power Hour does great, but they are so lazy with their social media. And I'm not saying that's like a bad thing. I'm just saying like they don't even have to do much because people like Power Hour.
They have the vibe to be cool. They're in a little basement. They got cheap beers. Like they have the vibe to be cool. This place is a Monday night. It's cool. Like it's a nice little. It's a good. I think it'll make it a good Monday mic. I know the things that need to be for a good open mic.
Yeah.
The fucking owner's even like he's so cool. He's getting a stage for it, like a tiny little riser. Didn't have to do that at all. I'd have done it on the floor. So that's why I would like to stay here. But it's like either I got to convince him that this is better than Monday Night Football, which is probably not gonna be, or I change nights of the week and then I'm not doing. Not as many people are showing up, and I'm not doing the comedy I want to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Type shit.
Yeah, it'll probably go fine. Like, I imagine it's one of those things where even if it doesn't work out, there's probably an easy solution.
I'm fine if it doesn't, honestly. I don't like doing work, I guess.
It's like, why the fuck am I... The whole time you're thinking, what am I doing to myself?
And then in Michigan, you get paid to run open mics. In Chicago, you just run them for free. So
really, I didn't even know you get paid anywhere.
Yeah, Michigan, the bar pays you because it's like you're getting asses in seats. So.
Some places you can get paid.
Yeah,
it's all about whatever.
Not this place. I'm gonna hope to get a free cheesesteak here and there, maybe, but
that'd be nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's probably the most you're gonna get. Some cheesesteak, maybe a discount on drinks.
Yeah, I know some places will do that. They'll let their host drink for free.
Yeah.
Like, a decent amount of places do that, but it's like, I don't know how to fucking just be like, and I want free alcohol. Like, that just seemed like a shitty thing to mention, so.
That's probably all it is. See, I'm not really a business guy. That's my problem, is I feel like I'm good at, like, doing the content thing and talking to people and doing all those things. I'm not good at, like, marketing and, like, presenting it as a product. Like, going up to someone and working out a deal.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that I feel like I would fall short in. Like going to a bar and saying exactly that.
Yeah.
Hey, give me free drinks.
Literally.
How the fuck am I supposed to say that?
My
to you?
opener was I just sent emails to a bunch of places to see if they'd be interested, and then I'd have a meeting. Because for a while in Michigan, I would just show up to bars.
Yeah.
I would have either like a fucking, to look serious, like a written proposal of like, this is what we can do for you. This is what we have done. And I would like show up to bars and be like, is the important manager around? They're like, yeah, wait here a minute. And you either get somebody that's not that interested, or you never get anybody, or they're not there. So I was just like, oh, I'll just fucking email whatever contact is on their website, and that'll hopefully point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Emailed 20, 5 emailed me back, 3 said no, 1, and I set up a meeting, and then he was not there, and then has not responded, and then the other one, it's Monty's, dude. Come every Monday for 2 months until we get kicked out.
Yeah. It's probably kind of a nightmare to book anything.
Yeah.
I think during summer it's not so bad. I think also another thing that comes to mind as I think about this, I hear stories all the time. This mic was here for so long and then it moved, or this mic was working here and then the location didn't work out for such and such a reason. And it's just kind of, I feel like it's like anything. It's like a relationship.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay together. It's hard for bands to stay together. Bands are an easy way for people to understand that, because you can look at a band, and it's actually amazing when any band stays together for a long time, because everybody changes so much over the years, and even the band's sound changes so much over the years. You just can't not change. And so like, yeah, it's hard to stick together. It really is.
That's
even,
why I like
even with
that
your
I have,
bros, even with your close bros, it's hard to have a homie
you
for
outgrow
life.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. You can have a homie that's your friend since childhood, and then all of a sudden you're like 25. And it's like, wait a minute.
We're on different wavelengths now.
Yeah. And that's scary.
It is.
That's scary.
That's why I like that this just has a little 2 month, a little, you know, it's a little fling.
It's going to come and go.
It's just a little
the summer
fling.
fling, that's the relationship.
It's my little summer fling, dude, at Monty's. I like that. Yeah.
You should advertise it.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna. The minute you said it, I go, new poster. Summer fling at Monty's,
like the
dude.
perfect way to do it. Yeah, summer fling.
I already posted announcing it, but I'll repost it. I don't go, fuck.
And you know what? If it goes on afterwards, you call it the honeymoon phase.
Ooh,
so it keeps
come on now.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Summer fling moves on into the honeymoon.
The honeymoon phase? That's pretty good. Yeah.
And you could, honestly, honeymoon phase is such a good name. You could probably just ride on that. You probably don't even have to evolve from there.
Yeah.
Because that just has a good ring to it. Now that I think about it, it's like back to those band names.
Yeah.
If we were to call, can we call back?
Hey, so I was thinking honeymoon phase is another good one I had. I know you guys didn't pick up on the last one, but I made this one better.
Oh, I got Little Caesars ready.
Oh, you did? What state are we in?
We're in Louisiana.
Oh, man.
We're in Louisiana. I picked like a random town. Broussard, Louisiana, I believe. I hope I gotta get it right.
What street's it on?
Oh, thank you. You're asking the right question.
Yeah.
So let me make sure I got the right number I'm telling you about. Because
okay.
I should probably bleep this if I'm gonna say all this stuff. Right?
Am I trying it? Here, hold on. I'm gonna have fucking people calling my damn cell phone now. Is it *67?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want it, you're gonna do it on your phone?
No, I didn't want to. I thought I had to. I was like, fuck.
I was gonna do it on my phone to be courteous, because I was so excited. But I was gonna let you call. I was gonna leave you do the calling, but you get to use my phone.
We gotta get you the app on the internet or whatever the fuck.
I'll do it with the voice. I was thinking I could do it with the voice if
Yeah.
I was to do that, but I just don't know.
Watch
I feel
them
like
have a completely different accent. They're like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" Nothing.
I'm excited to see where you go with it, because I'm just not sure where I would go with it. I'm trying to string them along. You're saying you're going to kind of keep them going. You're going to try to keep them going.
The longer they're on the phone, to me, this might not be other people. Some people like it quick
right.
and get out. I think the longer you have a person just on the phone, and it's not like I'm being mean, they're working for fucking minimum wage.
Yeah.
This is better than working for minimum wage, just sitting on and having a conversation.
Have you seen the videos of people who do that with scam callers, where they'll keep them on for hours
I
and
respect
hours
that.
and hours, and they'll play characters. They'll be like a grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, I respect that more than anything.
I don't have the time, but I do respect it because it's like,
It's
good.
crazy.
Keep them busy, dude. Don't have them be calling people.
They like find a way to not give them the credit card number for 2 hours straight.
Hold on a moment. I almost had it. Oh, other pants.
No, do not close it. Do not. They're yelling at that point. You're like 3 hours into the 6-hour video.
Yeah. Are they?
It's so funny.
I'm trying to think of like what their rules are when they can be like, no, I'm hanging up. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, they do not give up.
Yeah.
It's like a wasp like circling a person, like
See,
trying to
that
sting
would be
them.
better if we had one of them guys call us. I could fucking fuck with him.
Oh
but-
my god! Like, yeah, I fell for one of those not that long ago because they were calling me and somehow they had like just the right amount of information about my cable. So I was like, and they were telling me something about how my deal's gonna run out, my deal's gonna change. And so I'm saying like, what are you talking about? And they had just the right amount of information.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, but they said certain things like look in your app, and then when you look in your app, tell me it should say this number at this place, and then he read the number, but it's a number that you could probably see somewhere else, and it's not like something that Xfinity sent me, little things like this. But the thing was, at the very end, after talking to him for like 30 minutes about how my deal's changing, I need to have a new deal. Okay, here's the new deal that we came up for you. You only need to pay this much money, and you're gonna, I think it was like he said, $200 for a year, some crazy price, but you have to pay for it right away. You can't wait. You have to pay for it now. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So whatever, I'll do that. And then
The can't wait, you got to do it right now. That didn't get you?
what got me was he says, okay, so this is the last part is we have a deal with Target, and that's what it is. This is sponsored by Target, and you need to go to Target and get gift cards. And I was like, dude.
No.
It was so
So what you're
frustrating.
going to do is
me.
type in to your Venmo. This is just part of it.
I'm like so dumb. It made me feel so dumb.
Caesar's in, by the way. I want to
right,
know
right.
local streets.
Here, so I'm showing you. I'm not sure if I should say it, but you can. I mean, you're probably gonna end up saying it anyway.
I'm gonna say.
481 Albertson.
I'm going to at least say street names.
All right, yeah. Are you typing in it, or are you?
Albertson. Yeah, we can cut this part.
This is good stuff.
In Louisiana. Okay, right there. Let me maps it.
Maps it up.
I got it right here. All right, there we go.
Little Caesar's Pizza. And you want this job. Just to lead you in the right direction. You really want this job. There is no part of you that
Right next to
doesn't
the
want
kids'
this job.
fitness classes is what they're. I was thinking about that, or I'm gonna just start telling them that we have something that we're bringing in.
Ooh.
Like, hey, we're bringing in, and just being like, what? And it's like, oh, we got confirmation. Something.
From the other location?
What's the thing?
5 miles down?
Yeah, maybe. Like my cousin's getting out of prison. We're throwing a party there. Or
I called earlier.
no, it's my brother's 34th birthday, and we want to do it there. I don't know. Oh, okay.
You got it?
I'm gonna riff with the moment.
All right. I like this.
I'm gonna riff with the moment.
New segment. Sponsored by?
Right off Groveland. The motherfucking Young Gun, dude. DCP. Yeah, right off Groveland is what. Right off Groveland? Hey, right off of Groveland there? The Kid Strong Acadia? Alright, fuck. Alright, you calling or you want me to?
Oh, yeah, I'm calling.
Oh, okay.
And also, folks, we do not condone any activities we do on this show.
This is all fake. We preset this up. I'm
AI.
calling my friend Tyler. Oh, fuck.
Hold it as close to the microphone as you can. if you could.
Yep.
Please press 1 right now to have a link sent directly to your mobile phone.
No.
For pickup or delivery,
Oh.
please press 1 now to get the app.
Oh, shit. Not the app. Oh. Fucking. What time is it in Louisiana?
No, they don't.
Thank you for calling.
They close at 11.
Little
I looked.
Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Normally, we would have answered the phone, but we're all busy creating America's favorite.
Shit.
Wow.
Customer service.
Little Caesars, what can I get for you?
Hey, I was just wondering, are y'all hiring at all?
You could come in like for an application in the morning when the boss is here.
Okay, well, I'm not. It's not for me. It's my cousin Dillroy. He just got out of prison like shit, like 2 months ago, and just kind of down on his luck. And I was just curious, like, I didn't want to send him in to get an application if y'all going to tell him no. Like, that's going to make him worse. Especially, you know, like it's Little Caesar's telling him fucking no, we just got out of prison. Like, that's not
Tell him
gonna
I'm
help
good
him.
for it.
Hold on. I apologize. So,
I mean,
the boss will be in tomorrow?
It would be better because, like, you don't really look at the applications online because, I don't know why, but, like, if you come in person, it's a better chance that you get hired.
He don't look at them online?
Yeah, but if you come in person, it's a better chance of you getting hired.
When I gotta come in? Ask him when I gotta come in.
I put 3 of them in online. That makes a little more sense now. Okay. What time? We
open at 11, and he don't leave until like 4.
Until like 4 a.m.
No, until like 4 in the afternoon. We open at 11 though.
Oh, y'all only open at 11? Okay, I was gonna roll over there about 6. I got stuff I gotta do.
You drop me off?
Yeah, he don't drive. Do you guys do delivery there?
No, sir.
Okay, good.
You have to do it over the app.
Wait, I can get delivery through the app?
Yeah.
So you all do deliver?
Yeah, you just gotta place it through the app, just not over the phone. We can't.
Do y'all have cards for that?
No, we don't do the cards.
How y'all deliver? Like bikes?
Nah, we just like deliver through DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's what I'm saying. He rides a bike everywhere. Cause I'm saying if y'all do deliveries on bike, he'll figure it out. Or like,
I can ride a bike. Tell him I can ride a bike.
yeah, he got like rollerblades too. He fucking gets quick on them things. So if y'all need it, I didn't know if y'all, cause you said don't do deliveries. You do deliveries. I'm just trying to wrap my head around. Like I said, he's getting through it, and I'm just trying to figure out something to boost the ego, help him get him back on his feet, get him out of my fucking house.
Ask him if I can deliver on the bike.
If you'll come in the morning and talk to the boss, you'll be a higher chance of you.
Okay, come in early, wear a suit and tie, and leave a good impression on the boss man. I get what you're saying.
What's the boss's name?
What's the boss's name so we can impress him?
His name is Tony.
Tony?
Yes, sir.
Does he like Anthony or just Tony? I don't want to be, talking to him like I'm a friend. We want to be formal with him if his name's Anthony.
Nah, he just go by Mr. Tony.
Mr. Tony?
Mr. Tony.
Okay. See, yeah, he's real excited. I apologize. Like I said, we're just figuring out. He's trying to get him back on his feet, trying to get him out of my house. Fucking bitch-ass wife won't leave me alone about getting him out of here. So I'm just trying to, he's my cousin. He's not going to I'm not going to kick out my cousin. He's just trying to figure himself out.
Yeah, I understand, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad you see, that's what I've been saying. I'm glad somebody gets me around here, so. Well, all right.
If you're coming in the morning and talk to him, he'll just talk to you about it.
All right, well, shit, I'll send him in the morning then. I'll send him about 6, and he'll be waiting, because I got to go to work, but I'll drop him off about 6, and he'll be hanging outside. You'll see him. He'll be the fucking idiot wearing a suit outside waiting all goddamn day. But I appreciate your service.
You're welcome.
All right, I love you. Say it back.
That's pretty good, man.
That was probably so dumb, but I was having so much fun just him being like, even when I'm like, my fucking bitch ass wife, and he's like, yeah, I understand. Like, I'm like shaking like a little kid, like I'm gonna get in trouble.
I felt like you could have even kept it going longer. Like that guy, I felt like he was enjoying it.
I was just running out of things to say. He was like, that's what I'm saying. Like he might not think he is getting prank called right now. Like if you just keep it slightly innocent enough, that was so fun.
Oh man, that was a good one. He just got out of prison. He's gonna be waiting outside tomorrow morning.
Waiting outside.
That's such a good one.
Dude, just the thought of a guy getting dropped off at 6 a.m. of a Little Caesars to get the job in a full suit. Holy shit.
Can he ride a bike for delivery? Because he'll do it.
Got fucking rollerblades too. Holy shit, that was fun. I'm coming back weekly just to do a prank call. You got to get the thing. You obviously have a podcast set up, so you know how the internet works. I don't know. I can't get a fake phone number. But
what I really need would be like, if you had the headphones, we were talking about right before we started, that would be the move, because then you could talk right into the mic, and you could probably call through a computer and do all that high tech or whatever.
Damn, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly, you're the person that needs to be doing this.
I wish it was easier, because that would be the way to do it, is to have everybody have headphones.
Yeah.
And then we can talk right into the mic. Because you know what would happen is, the only person I've seen really do like that, the only person I've seen really do it like that, I think, is Rick Glassman. I think when he calls people on his podcast, he plugs... that's what he does. He plugs an aux cable into his phone.
Oh, okay.
So you could do that. If you just had a way to record through the aux.
Yeah.
And then we'd both hear it, and it's playing through the phone.
Yeah.
And then it would be... the mics would be going into...
See, you're smart enough to figure that out, is what I'm saying. You're already losing me. I'm like, yeah, cord goes into... I'm still stuck on Dillroy right now. I'm trying to fix my brain over
I was trying to remember the street name.
Yeah, that's so funny. The way he kept on the phone, I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. I understand. I'm clipping that shit. I had no shame,
I think
dude.
I can top you, man. Like, I was trying to think,
chat,
who could I call?
Clip that.
I don't even think I can top you. I feel like you just did the thing. I don't even feel like I could possibly... Because I don't know who I would prank call. Who can I prank?
Just be as random, like a Home Depot, as random as you can. Oh shit, something in California. Get a Home Depot in California.
And ask them about what? If they're hiring?
That, or you could just like think, y'all got bricks? I don't know. I'm going to a protest this week. I need to protect myself. I don't own a weapon. Just random shit. I don't know. That was the first one that came to my head.
No, that's perfect. That's
just the most random things you can think of.
California. It's not even near the protests, the place we
No,
picked.
that's what I'm saying. Get somewhere so far north. They're like, or just something like, I need to get extra boards. I'm worried about these protesters. What they gonna do to my house?
I got a couple questions for you,
Yeah,
sir.
that's
How do I build a wall?
yeah. I'll do it my damn self.
I'll do my damn
Dude. That's what I'm saying.
right.
It's just whatever comes to your head at the moment is usually
that's
the funniest.
Well, I was just trying to think of the premise, but that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I needed, was a starting point like that.
Yeah.
Because that's... Given our current events, it's almost believable. Like, they
Yeah.
would think, there's probably someone who does want to build a wall in their yard.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
probably a guy.
I figured if we can't keep the Mexicans out of the country, I can keep them out of my front lawn.
You know what? I'm not scared. I'm just prepared.
Just call it. Like, where do you live? And I'm like, I live in Oregon, but I sound like this.
Dude, my dumb ass. I literally just typed in California. That's all I typed in.
Just call the state of California.
Just calling all of California.
Hey, buddy, how are things going?
California Home Depot. Where in California? I mean, upper...
I don't know California geographics.
It's giving me a map now with a bunch of them all over the place. I'm trying to look what's up here.
Just get as north as you can in California.
Oh, as north as possible.
Just so far away from LA.
Okay.
I'm worried these LA riots gonna spread. Getting my lawn, my house.
There's a Home Depot here in Elk Grove. I think that's north. I think, like, if I'm looking on a map, how close it is to, like...
Maybe the thing to really put them out is you ask them if you can get, like, a truck to deliver, like, 3/4 ton of cement bricks or something. Like, just ask them to bring you an insane amount of something.
That's like how in the call we'll get there. All right, this is way up here. This is Red Bluff, California.
There we go.
It's probably in the outskirts a little bit.
Yep.
And Red Bluff, California, it is on 2650 Main Street, right off the highway.
Y'all right off the highway there?
Y'all right off the highway.
It's just funnier to do the accent. I don't know why. It makes it feel more disconnected from me, I guess.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel safe.
Yeah. I was legit starting to shake during that. I was just so nervous I was going to get in trouble, dude.
So, yeah, we're approaching Oregon. We're pretty high up in
Oh, yeah, that's
California.
perfect. You want to be so far away from LA that they're like, this doesn't even fucking make sense.
All right. I need to get in character.
Yeah, let's say
I
find
need
you.
to believe my character right now. I'm an actor.
Yep.
I am Joaquin Phoenix. I am of the ilk of the greatest actors of all time. I also need to put in star 67. Kids at home, if you haven't heard star 67.
Watch it not even work, and they just have the number, but they just think we're like, whatever.
I'm on some database of idiots.
Yeah. That last guy did not care, so.
I think he liked it, man. I think we should. I almost wanted to call him back. Hey, it's me again.
Hey, shit, Dillroy.
Shit.
He's coming down there now.
You guys open late, right?
I'm like,
Boss man there.
oh, that's good.
All right, here I go. Home Depot on, you guys right off the highway, and they are on 2650 Main.
Because that makes it seem more believable when you just hit something like, y'all right off the highway? You know what I mean? Like, oh, are you guys next to the Chuck E. Cheese? Shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I should look on a map. They're next to anything else. I don't think they're next to anything else.
I usually do that only when,
Hampton.
if it's like, you know what I mean? If it's like a situation that you would like have to be there or have them come to you, you know what I mean? Because then they might hit you with like, do you have the right place? That guy never asked. He never asked me if I was calling the correct place. So.
Oh, right, he didn't.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to look at street names, but.
You're smart. You're like a detective.
Yeah, but if they don't, then fuck it.
Okay, so just stay prepared. Right off the highway.
In the moment.
Thank you for calling the Red Bluff Home Depot.
Oh, you're gonna get an AI for a
May be
second.
recorded or used by Home Depot and is authorized.
I hope so.
Tell me how I can help.
We're
You can
recording
say
you,
things
too.
Like check product availability or what's my order status.
Check product availability.
Supervisor.
I'll connect you with someone who can help.
Right in the character. I love it.
Right there. Right there.
Alex, can I help you?
Hey, excuse me. You guys off the highway, right?
Yeah, we're right off the freeway.
All right. Because I stopped by there a couple days ago. I just moved in town. I was just wondering, y'all are hiring or anything like that?
I believe we might still have one position open for cashiering, but you have to go ahead and apply online for that.
Sissy's word.
Because it's all done through our corporate, and they will go ahead and email you back if you're accepted.
All right, sir.
And they take the first 3 people who accept the email after it gets sent to them.
First 3 people after the email. So email, you email 'em. All right. Well, I just want to ask you, is there a way to move up the ladder after I become a cashier?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I started off as a freight team associate and promoted to supervisor and then ended up making up to a manager.
Well, that's incredible. That's
So
incredible.
there is definitely movement.
Well, I just was wondering because I just really, I've been moving in here. I didn't really have much going on in my life, to be honest. And I just really wanted to do something. And I feel like Home Depot's the move. And I don't really want to work there if it's just cashier.
No, it's definitely good upward momentum and everything as long as you put the effort in for it.
All right. Because I got a couple questions, too. I live up here. I just moved up here. And I want to build. I hear all this stuff about all these routes and whatnot. You heard all this?
Sorry, the routes?
No, sir. The rights.
Sorry, you broke up a little bit. What was that?
The rights.
Oh, rats?
No, sir.
What are you trying to say? Sorry?
The riots going on. Where people, they're freaking out, protest.
Oh, riots. Sorry, riots. Okay. Yes.
So I was thinking I need to build some type of thing, and I was wondering how you could help me build it, like if you know the materials, because I don't really know all that much, but I'm trying to learn. I'm open to learning.
Oh, okay. I mean, we don't really have any riots going on in this area. It's all Southern California.
Well, I understand that. No, I understand that, but I want to be prepared.
Yeah, I mean, we would have to look that sort of stuff up to see what sort of thing you're looking for, like a panic room or a bunker or something like that. We would have to look that up and get some ideas on what you would need for materials.
Well, sir,
like that,
if I might ask, how much would that cost you?
Oh, it depends on like what you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to do like underground bunkers, sort of protection thing, or just a panic room. It just
Absolutely.
depends on the size
Absolutely.
you're looking at.
No, I want to go as far down as possible.
Okay. I mean, depending on how big you're wanting and how deep and for the structure and everything, you're probably looking good 10 to 20 grand, depending on how big you're wanting that to be.
Oh my God. I thought it was actually going to be more. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like around 50,000, 50K.
I mean, it might be your version of big versus my version of big might be different. I don't know, honestly. You're the first person who's asked for this in depth of a build, so I'm not 100% sure. I just know at least cost for material is going to be at least up to that route there.
Wow. And that I'm just wondering, like, are you talking, is it basic? Because I'm thinking garage. I'm going to need probably a gym in there, maybe even a swimming pool. Going to need living quarters. Going to have my family.
Yeah, I was thinking more basic, more like a 20 by 40 room. If you're going something that large, you might want to do, what do you call those? The storage trailers. You can buy those decently cheap and go ahead and bury those and make some rooms out of those.
Storage trailer.
Well, I just feel like storage trailer that would add up real quick, you know?
Yeah, true.
But thank you. So what's your name, sir? I think I might see you when I come in there to talk to the boss man.
Ask about the
All
cashier
right,
job
my name's
again.
Alex.
Alex.
How much is the cashier job?
And do you know how much the excuse me? Do you know how much the cashier job might cost?
I want to believe they're starting at $20 or $21.
You can't build a bunker with that money.
If I remember correctly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How much you say that bunker?
With the size you're wanting, I'm going to say it's more like the 50,000 that you mentioned earlier.
2 years.
Yeah, probably.
That's not too bad, sir.
All right.
Tell me your name one more time. I apologize. I'm having a rough
No
day.
problem. My name's Alex.
Alex. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Alex. My name is Frank.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
Thank you so much. What's the boss man's name?
Boss man is Seth.
Seth. And when it comes to anything else, like when I'm building up walls around my house, what kind of planks would I need?
What sort of planks?
Yes, sir.
Now, are you doing for the actual walls, so like the 2x4s, or are you doing like the siding?
A very large fence.
Oh, large fence?
Keep people out.
I would use 4x4 posts for the vertical, and then you're gonna want 2x4s for the stringers of the fence.
What I'm thinking like 20 feet tall. I got to keep everything out.
Oh, 20 feet tall?
You can go taller.
Probably have. Yeah, we would definitely have to get some special order lumber in.
Y'all don't have that. If I came in, y'all don't have that now.
The longest we have in 4x4s is 12 foot long. So we would have to order something longer for that for you. Because you'd need at least 6 to 8 feet down to have it going up 20 feet for stability.
Excuse me, sir. What's the tallest I could get? I need it big.
Tallest you can get, the tallest we have is 12 foot 4x4s.
Special order.
You think I could stack them? Special order?
Stack them? Not securely, no. Structurally, that would start zipping and breaking off.
There's no way.
Not stacking the 4x4s like that, no. It would just eventually start bending over and collapsing in or
Someone
out.
answer that
on the
damn
structure.
phone.
I don't know, sir. I feel like there's a way you could do it. There's adhesive?
Adhesive? No, there's not anything that would work like that.
I've used things like Gorilla Glue. You sure? You're absolutely positive? You've read on this?
Yes.
What source?
Yeah,
CNN?
Have you had anybody asking Cole about this before? Have you ever heard about this tall of a fence?
No, the tallest fence I've ever heard is about 10 to 12.
That's what I'm thinking,
Not
sir.
20 foot.
I feel like maybe you could stack these.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. I've had a long day. I'm sorry, sir.
No problem.
Thank you so much. I hope to work with you. You sound like such a nice man.
Be nice to work with you too, Frank.
How's your day going, sir? You having a good one, sir?
You too. Thank you.
No, sir. I'm sorry. I feel like we came off on the wrong foot.
Sorry, what?
I just had a couple more questions about the wall.
Oh, okay. What's your other questions?
Steel. How do I use steel? Do you think I could reinforce it with big steel plates?
You probably could. We just don't carry that in
Nothing
stock.
to get
That
through
would have
those.
to be
Not
a
even
special
jet fuel.
Do you think there's any way I could incorporate traps along the wall?
order. That is not something I can condone or say that you could or could not do, sir.
Like, for big animals, not people.
Sir, I'm sorry. No, for... Oh, it was traps.
hung up.
It was traps.
Dude, the way he was like, I'm not going to go on with this much longer in his head, but then the minute you go, nah, I need fence knowledge, he's like, what? I mean, we got fucking good fence, 2x4. That went on for so long.
I felt like he was going to let me keep going. But
No, I'm trying to go deeper or whatever the fuck. I'm trying to be deep.
I really like that he gave me so much bunker information.
Why is the dude at Home Depot giving out bunker information? What the fuck?
That's what got me is that
Oh, shit.
I didn't even introduce bunker. I just said
He did, yeah.
all I said is the riots.
He's like, maybe like a panic room or a bunker. Oh my God.
I said yes, sir.
And he did say exactly what I was hoping he'd say, where he goes, well, we're pretty far north. There's nothing really up here. Like, that's what I was hoping someone would address, like, you're like 100 miles from anything.
I want to be safe.
Oh, that's so funny. These are good times. This is a damn new segment if I've ever seen one be birthed.
Oh man, I just feel like prank calling is a lost art. You know?
Yes. It was so much fun too. We're so giggly now. I was like crying laughing at one point. I think it was when you're like, I want to be deep.
I can't believe how
Holy
long they let
shit.
both of us talk to them.
I'm saying we have you yelling in the background. Like I didn't want to interrupt too much because I didn't want to throw that guy off because he would have hung up. The other guy didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I can't believe. Like the other guy, even with you yelling, he's like, all right, like whatever. He's coming tomorrow.
He's coming tomorrow.
He'll be there at 6 a.m. wearing a suit, waiting for y'all to open.
I really like that idea of them just waiting.
Some of them are showing up to work tomorrow, like, probably be a fucking drunk redneck here in a suit.
I bet that guy who just hung up on me, a little part of him's thinking, oh my God, I hope Frank doesn't start working here because I just hung up on him. He might have gotten upset about that.
I ever wonder if they think about, like, is this a prank call or not?
They have to.
Because, like, both of those were pretty good of, like, they thought we were fucking people. That's crazy.
I think trap was like the key word that really struck him.
Yeah.
Because once you say trap, it's like, oh, now he's trying to get me on something. I think
Yeah.
that's how he took that. But I feel like for 80% of that call, he was very unsure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was at least certain or unsure. Yeah. I feel like for yours, also, probably 100% of the call, that guy is waiting for him the next day.
He was so stoned. That guy didn't care about anything.
If someone called my work, I would hope they would keep it going. I would actually probably try to string them along and try to find ways to keep them on the phone.
I'm like addicted now. I'm like, who else can we call?
I know.
Like, don't
It's
want
not
regular
good.
talk now.
That could be a whole podcast in itself.
Dude,
just prank
that's
calling.
so funny. Oh,
That
shit.
would probably be like a fun, because again, it's like
I
hard.
wanna-
I don't like fun showy things, but that would be a fun
There's
thing
for sure
a
guys
whole
that
show.
have. I hate to look up another podcast on a podcast.
Would they do that?
I've seen it. I've got to
It
find
has
the
to be-
names.
Yeah, I mean, it has to have been done. There's no way.
It'll take me too long, but there was a guy that was a guest on a podcast I seen, and he talked about how they do prank. Because I remember one of the guy, he invited him on, like it was invited Big J on. He's like, oh, come make prank calls with us. It's a lot of fun. So he definitely, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend fucking dead air looking for it.
That's so fun. That is such a fun thing. That's such a fun thing that no one ever does.
That's why just a little tiny little segmente.
Yeah.
Not taking nothing. That's good.
A little segment. Oh,
Yep.
damn, I'm going into Trump. See,
Yep.
what I was trying to do is do my Italian. I remember I did one, like, I was in a theater class in high
doing
school.
a fucking Trump here.
And I did it when I was doing my,
Oh.
my New York accent. It was like the Leonardo DiCaprio accent in The Departed. The Departed, it's
That's
like...
Boston.
It's the Boston accent. It's like if you're talking like this. I feel like that's what it is. Yes, I think I found it. I think that's what it is.
Yours is a
right
hybrid
there.
with Boston, New York, and then some Australian in there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's right there. I think I found my New York accent. This is how we sound in New York, the Big Apple.
That sounds...
Oi, the Big Apple. I'm me, a New Yorker.
Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. And I think what I figured out is Irish is like New York, but just Irish is New York, but lighter. See, I still suck at Irish, but it's like a light. I'm sorry, Irish is Australian, but it's a light Australian, and that's kind of how you get Irish. But I can't really do Irish. But unless I'm yelling at you, and then I feel like that's where.
A little bit.
You know what? One
it
thing.
sounds Britishy too, though.
The British. I'm
It
getting into
sounds
that.
very Scouser.
And I was just about to say is like,
fucking Scouser, this guy.
I wish I could do British insults because they have their own vocabulary.
Fucking wanker here.
But like when they
There's like 7 different British accents though. There's like a proper one. There's like the
They have their own rednecks.
Scousers. Yeah, they're for real. There's also fucking The Irish one, I can only do like a Conor McGregor, like, fucking, yeah. I got to start with Conor McGregor.
That's why I started yelling.
Fucking, this guy, yeah, fucking, give him a run, bomb. He don't even fucking know what's happening to him.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, I get starts from, most of my accents start with like a keyword, though, that I, like.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, like, me and my buddy Dante at our house would do, he's a comedian, we would do Wanda Sykes, but then we would do Wanda Snipes. Wesley Sykes. So we would do, and our starting word was Larry. Larry, wow, these vampires. We would just do, I haven't done it in a while, but it was always the starting, Larry, wow, these damn vampires. And it was just us doing Wanda Sykes, Wanda Snipes.
I've heard that's like the general advice with impressions or voices is you start with a word or a phrase that you've heard them say, and that's how you can get into the cadence of them and the voice of them. I think that's just the general way to go.
Yeah.
What always blows my mind is when people can do so many different people, and when you can like really. What's good about impressions?
What's your Scottish? I'm sorry, we did all of them.
Scottish. My Scottish would probably be like this.
Yeah,
I feel like
better.
Scottish is in there.
See,
Scottish, you got to go in.
Scottish, I think Shrek, and then I fall into How to Train Your Dragon.
Donkey.
Yeah, so you a little bit just like that, and you do Shrek, and then you start thinking about how to train your dragon, and you just. It's all about just, it's certain words that you got to say that sound like them.
You start thinking like how to train your dragon.
Yeah.
And once you start thinking about that, you start feeling like a real
It's
man.
like Scandinavian Viking-y, but it's very just Scottish.
Yeah, it's very Scottish. And see,
now I'm just trying to think of other voices I can
You know
do.
what blows my mind is when I saw one of those, I haven't seen one of these in a while, so it's been so long I've seen one of these. There's probably so many that get generated all the time because these people exist. They can just do a million accents because they know all the accents and they've practiced all of them. And so, like, I've seen, I think it was some woman and she had done all the different accents in the United States alone. And it was like 35 accents in the United States. And I've never even thought there was
no
more
way
than...
she did Glorilla's accent. Have you heard that?
Probably.
Dude, Glorilla's is crazy.
Where's he from? Do you know?
Glorilla, dude.
Oh, Florida?
No, I'm just doing the prank call to you. I'm literally eating an ice cube on mic. No, Glorilla, the rapper. She's from like
I don't
Memphis.
know where she's from. Oh, Memphis.
Yeah, and she taught like she got a beautiful spirit. That's how she talks.
Oh.
No, she got a real beautiful spirit.
No, that's probably a one of a kind.
Dude.
That's probably a one of a kind voice right
so
there.
It's so funny, dude. It's just.
But no,
she got all that jewelry.
I can do a few different.
So cool.
If we're talking like I remember one time on the phone, I actually ran through all the different nationalities I could do.
Boston,
Russian. I feel like Russian is something down. Russian is something down here. Something like this.
Yeah.
Like I think most of what I know about Russian is playing Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah, I was about to say mine just comes from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Mason. And I'm like, that's how Russian people talk.
Yeah.
That's Vodanya.
Yeah.
Vodka. I'm like, that's
And it
about
blows my mind. There's actually different
What's
Russian
your Philly?
accents.
We did Boston. You got a
Oh,
Philly?
probably fucking not.
Yeah, you fucking drinking Diet Coke, water out of the house, dude.
Yeah,
fucking
I
get
can't
quick
do that.
water out of the house.
I can't do that at all.
Theirs is that's not water, it's water.
water.
And then their O's, they like yo, house. It's very Baltimore-esque.
Use. Okay.
So that's why I always go water out of the house. That's like that's the
that's the
starter word
phrase.
for that one. Yeah.
Water out of the house.
Yeah, you get some water out of the house, drink some fucking Diet Coke, maybe go get a hoagie, fucking go birds.
Sounds Canadian almost.
A little bit.
Huh.
Fucking go birds, dude.
They're
Fucking
right next to
get
New York.
water.
Why do they sound like that?
I don't know. They sound very Baltimore because Baltimore is very similar to that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at a Baltimore. I couldn't even-
Baltimore, right?
I don't even know. I think it's like Philly but different.
Okay.
Philly
that's
with like
different.
they pronounce their R's more, but yeah, I know Philly is just very yo. Their O's are weird and water. And their A's.
And then New York's got multiple accents within it.
Yeah, most people go the traditional, like the fucking Bronx guy. Oh yeah, I'm fucking walking here, you fucking asshole.
Right.
Yeah, but
That's the one everybody knows.
I love us two white guys sitting in a room doing accents. Like this is a more palatable one, but dude, we haven't even busted out the ones. The fun ones are on the Patreon, dude. The fun ones. You know which one? The one you just thought of. That one's on Patreon.
I mean, dude, the starter one for me when I was a kid moving forward was always, thank you, come again.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the one for me. It's
The
just so
Simpsons
funny.
said it was okay.
And now they don't. They actually came around and now they don't.
They're like, hey, fucking sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't even think that's
Sorry.
really that offensive of a joke because I do see those guys at 7-Eleven. I do. You
Yeah.
can't tell me I don't.
As a white
because
guy,
I
though,
do.
No, you don't. No, you don't, though.
You can, but you're wrong.
Nope.
you can't deny my reality. To
Racist, misogynistic pig, dude. You cis white fucking misogynistic. You're part of the problem, dude. What are you, a right winger? What do you got, a gun in here?
Excuse me, sir. I thought you call about computer.
Look at this. See? Look at this. Trump voting racist cis piece of shit that I'm sitting here with.
I actually approve of this man.
See?
I think this man is a
Apu. I know him.
One thing I got wrong for a long time is the breaths. I didn't realize
The sharp inhales.
And sometimes he does the breaths a lot. It actually is kind of stimulating.
Apu, I know him. I used to know him as I pooped, but shorten it down.
One classic Trump breathing moment for the
Can't
people
believe I'm doing Trump voice right now.
is when he's talking. I think it's the first Hillary debate. It might be the second one, but I don't know what's going on. He's on something. Something's up, and he's breathing so funny. It's like maybe he was sick even. Maybe he had a runny nose.
Drugs. Los drogas.
Yeah.
Off that shit, boy.
Well, you gotta probably.
Come on now.
What I imagine is they probably get gassed up for those things.
Comedians get fucking IV drips. You don't think fucking politicians are getting yoked? Dude,
Yeah.
they're getting something in there. They're getting fucking rooted, zooted, and tooted up in that bitch. That's crazy. I just licked the mic. That's crazy.
Dude, what do they gas them up with? What do you get gassed up with to do a debate?
So much Vyvanse.
Yeah.
So much Vyvanse. They're like, can we get Adderall but stronger? They're like, yeah, fucking course. Here you go. Make it last forever. Okay. Yeah.
It's just like, because a debate is such like a...
I did some heavy vibes in college, dude. I had an ex that was basically addicted to them. And at one point, I remember, dude, like, I remember one night we were doing them, snorting them. We're in college. We're having fun. We're having a good time. And at one point, I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to bed. I'm going to have this last Captain and Coke and go to bed. And someone who I will not name poured half of Vyvanse in my Captain and Coke. So I stayed up and continued drinking with them. Yeah, dude, heavy off the vibes in college, dude.
You didn't know they did that when you drank it.
No, until I go, what is this weird film tasty thing? And they go, oh, it's Vyvanse. They go, I don't want that. And one of my friends goes, I do. Drinks most of it. And then I drank the rest because I already had some. You're going to walk with the devil. You might as well dance, dude. Come on now. Come on now.
What is Vyvanse? What's that experience like?
It's like Adderall, but just it lasted longer. It was a little stronger. I think they were just higher milligrams.
So that's why they'd be feeding it to these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some fucking vibes,
With
dude.
alcohol? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the tiger.
Yeah. But I've done fucking naughty things before, so.
Well, it reminds me of like Red Bull and vodka, like those types of mixes.
Yeah.
Anything to like boost.
That's what I think. That's what we were all drinking. We're in college, so I think that's what their mindset was of like.
Yeah.
It's a vodka Red Bull, but he doesn't have Red Bull and he don't like vodka. So
some people are like that, but they're like, it's acid. They're like, hey, we don't have anything but
crazy.
acid and the vodka, so let's just do those two.
That'd be crazy. I've never done that, but I have like stories. Like I did party a lot in high school, and then my little brother's he's like 8 years younger than me, so he now works with people that I was in high school with around the same time.
Yeah.
I moved. I'm not around anymore, but he will get like tales about me, and he has to like fact check. He's like, hey, did you do this? And I'm like, yeah, I did that one. The other day he told me though, like, one guy was telling me about you put mushrooms on a pizza and gave it to the Fair State football team. And I'm like, I did none of those things. I never put mushroom on somebody's pizza. I'm like, but honestly, tell him I did that. That shit sounds cool. Tell him I did that shit. That sounds cool, actually.
I like the idea of spreading lies about yourself.
That's what, I don't fucking live there anymore. Sure, believe that. I don't care.
I feel like it's something I should get started on now. I should start making stuff up that's not true.
Yeah.
Just so people repeat
Plan
it
it
back
out
to
there.
me. But the problem is you start to forget things you say.
Yeah.
So you'll be, you might.
No.
Yeah.
You fucking retarded? You don't, whoa.
It's okay.
That's him saying that.
Well, actually,
that's not me.
I am.
See?
So it's okay.
I had a joke about that at one point, though. I was like, I have a journal, and I like journal about my day and shit and whatever the joke. But then at one point in the joke, I cut out, but I did have for a while, like, I'm going to start putting in lies. So it's like, in my head, someone's going to read this one day. They're not gonna. But if they do, I don't want every other page to be like, I'm sad today. It just feel like it'd be fun to have one day be like, I'm sad today, but lunch with John Stamos was fun. Like,
Yeah.
50 years from now, you're not fact checking that.
So two things come to mind is, for one, like pathological liars. Those people are real, and like they even get real jobs. Like there's people who have been like attorneys and judges, and like I'm just trying to think of like places where you'd think you couldn't like lie all the time pathologically. Because if you meet a pathological liar, they'll lie about stupid stuff.
Yeah.
They'll lie about everything.
I had a kid like that in high school.
Yeah, so there's that. But
Just like literally about things you're like, why are you lying about that?
Yeah.
Like almost like they have to. Like,
yes. Yeah,
like,
because their brain's like that.
Yeah, just little shit like we would chew in high school, and none of us were allowed to. But then he'd be like, my fucking dad lets me chew. And I'm like, no, he doesn't. I've met your dad. He was my soccer coach. He does not let you chew. And then he's like, yeah, he does. He buys me cans. And then later, I see his dad, like a week or two later, and he goes, you see fucking Lucas, I see him chewing. I'm bit. And it's like, yeah, why did you say that then? Like, I'm still your friend. You know, it's just, that's what bothers me is just like the small things.
And that builds up.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, do I even know you? What?
Yeah. And some people do that to a crazy extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped talking to that kid because of it. He's a nice kid, but like I just truly, I'm like, I don't feel like I know who you are.
There's one kid that I met. I was dating a girl, and he was dating that girl's sister. So I had seen him a lot, and he was
I
like
feel
one
like
of
I
these
started the pod like this. I gotta end it. Sorry.
Yeah,
continue.
you gotta bring that back out.
Continue.
He was a pathological liar, and
Pathological liar. Your pants are on fire. Sorry,
dude,
I'm getting the fucking Ruse radio vibes right now. I'm sorry.
you can freestyle.
Speaking of, holy shit, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet. I completely am derailing this. I'm so sorry, but I have to say it or I will forget.
While your belly's out.
Yep. Do you know who Crack Amico is?
No.
I've recently seen him. He is a rapper. He's you, but like the dark version. Like you guys are both on the scale of like comedy and rap.
Yeah.
Like how you're a rapper but around comedy. He's that, but like he makes like diss tracks about comedians. They're very funny.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's starting to catch a little bit of fame. And I seen him the other day on like a podcast clip or something. And I was just like, fuck, dude, he's like the fucking evil version of you, dude.
Evil Ruse.
He's cool still, but like it's just funny. He does like diss tracks and stuff. And you have such positive energy. I'm like, you guys are on the different side of the spectrum.
Dude, I want to start a diss battle with him. That would be so much fun.
Check out his fucking YouTubes after this, dude. He's pretty fun.
If he's already doing diss rap, he would understand the war I'm trying to wage.
Yeah, because he does it with people like he does like Bert Kreischer and Kill Tony, like, and he goes, I respect those guys, but like they need to be taken down a peg.
So okay, there's so much going on with that community of people who watch those shows and they hate watch it. So like, is it that kind of thing where he likes it, but he's just trying to diss it for fun? Or is it the kind of thing where he's legitimately trying to like attack them,
a little bit? To the point you could technically be like, it's playful, but to the point of like, if it's playful being like, you're a comedian, Tony Hinchcliffe, that does roast jokes. I can't make a song roasting you a little bit. But if you listen to the song at face value, you're like, damn, he does not like those guys.
Right.
That's why I like it, though, because I also don't like Kill Tony. It fucking exploits comedy, so.
Really? I've heard people say they don't like Kill Tony. What I always ask people when they say that.
It's a circus.
The best question I could ask you is, how could you do it better? What would be the thing, like we were saying earlier about solutions? Like, what's the solution you could provide?
There's really not one. They have the best version of what it is, and it's to get weird people up there and make fun of them. That's what their show does best. Like, that's when their show is good, is when they get a guy up there that's just flubbing it or has a disability, and they all laugh.
And then hey, you're
they go,
a gold ticket winner, come
back. And then they go, this is great comedy, actually. We're not making fun of people. They're headliners. And it's like...
And only like the biggest names will even call it out. Like Shane Gillis will call it out. A couple other people make jokes about it. But
it's
like,
just very...
I've told people on this show like that have disabilities, I'm like, you should go on Kill Tony. You have a really good chance. Yeah. Because it's like that. If you have a disability, you actually have a really good chance on that.
It's a circus. It's not real comedy, and it's making people go, oh, that's what comedy is? It's not.
And I think it's a format. See, so what Tony Hinchcliffe would say, and what the people, well, most comics who, it's so popular. So this is the problem: is it's so popular that if you have any critiques on it, you kind of just sound like you're hating on something, and I don't think that's necessarily fair. But like, it's gotten to that point. I feel like one thing I didn't like about it before I ever really started watching it is I felt like one thing they would do a lot, and it's still kind of like this. Even a lot of bad roast battles are like this, so it's just all that type of comedy where it's like you'll go for low-hanging fruit, and that'll be the entire thing. Yeah, and that's kind of tiresome. I feel like, especially if
millions
that's the
of dollars doing that,
and that's kind of so much like David Lucas. I respect that he hustles and that he puts in so much work, but he is a victim of his own success and the gimmick that he's provided on that show, because now people see him as the roast guy and he embraces it, and that's a bad spot to be in for anybody.
Goddamn hack factory is what he is.
Dude, it's just I would
Throwing
feel
shots at comedians doing so much better than me. No, that guy's actually bad at comedy.
We spoke about Matan Evan before this. Have you seen his appearance on Matan Evan's podcast? It's like among the Matan Evan community, he gets brought up a lot as like a joke because his appearance on that show was notoriously like he just didn't handle it very well. He didn't play along. He kept trying to like get him. I think he was like reaching into his pants and trying to get people to smell his ass and doing these things. I think he was trying to be alternative in his mind.
I think he was trying to also play into it, but he just didn't know how.
And it came off like weird. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of, again, he's just kind of weirdly boxed in. He's one of those guys who like he just feels like he has to talk shit and be an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's what he always does. And I think that's what you do when you're anybody who boxes yourself. I think that's a lesson for life.
Yeah.
I just think if you make one aspect of your personality all of you, that's a bad thing to do. You don't even want to be the... Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, he's also got to kiss ass to Tony Hinchcliffe the rest of his life. So
dude, that's just... It's probably an ass-kissing triangle that you've got going on, just because how could you avoid it? I mean, like, if you've got this hierarchy of power in
they
comedy...
could take everything away from you, technically. They technically can go at any moment in time, like, I gave you everything you have. Like, no, fuck that.
You really don't like Tony Hinchcliffe, do you?
I'd tell him to his face. Everyone gets like, oh, I mean, I'll never fucking see him, but...
I think Tony Hinchcliffe...
No.
It's one of those things where no matter how much you like or dislike somebody, you have to...
amazing.
You have to at least respect that he puts eyes on the comedy community in a way...
Not in a good way, though.
You don't think so?
No.
Not at all? Like,
No.
it's not good for comedy at all?
No, because I have people at my work, like, or just random places going, I like comedy, and I go, yeah, who do you like? And they go, oh, I like Kill Tony, and I like when they... And it's like, that's not comedy. They're not getting comedy. It's not like they're getting new eyes to comedians, really. They don't... Who gives a fuck about the panel? They're making fun of people, and that's like I'm not going on a huge rant.
No, half the show's the banter, it's not like a proper stand-up.
Yeah, so it doesn't bring eyes to stand-up really. It brings eyes to people going, haha, look at them make fun of this guy.
Yeah.
Because I remember even at an old job I worked at, like a guy was like, I'm a big fan of comedy. I'm like, yeah, who do you like? He's like Rogan and Gillis and like Tony Hinchcliffe, and I'm like, oh, so just that crew really? It's.
But it's just because it has such like a...
Does Joe Rogan and Shane Gillis need more motherfucking fans? From Kill Don't... No! Well, I need a couple. So many people in Chicago and Michigan and New York and Boston. Like, it does not put eyes in comedy in a good way.
I just feel like the only thing you can do is build something better in Chicago or LA or New York. And I wish something would pop up like that really is I always commend Roast Battle for at least being something that puts comedians on.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, and it's often like comedians who like wouldn't be booked at that place otherwise, like when they're there for the first time. They're in Zanies for the first time, so that's a cool opportunity for them. And I've even seen it be the case where comedians get booked for Roast Battle, and then all of a sudden they're at Zanies like 3 weeks later, because that's how it works. People see you on that type of stage, and they associate.
I get it. I'll apply to fucking Roast Battle, dude. Chill. I'll be mean and be sad when people are mean to me. I lose first round.
I just think it's a good. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
I agree.
Because there needs to be more stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's not and also it is hurtful when they make fun of you.
Yep.
It does hurt.
So I don't want to do it.
You just have to. I think you just have to smile and nod.
I don't know enough people here. I don't want the start of a lot of my friendships to be like this fucking stupid loser, idiot white guy, and I'm like, yeah, this one, dude, pal.
I think I am in the worst position possible when it comes to what I have to do. I think you're actually in a better. They're more likely to like you for going up there and trying. When I'm the rap guy that's interrupting, they're automatically like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I get that, but there has to be a little bit of people like, fucking look at him, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right. I just feel like it's one of those things where I think the audience is only as against you as you think they are too.
Yeah.
Like if you convince yourself like, oh, I don't belong here, I'm this asshole, they're gonna think I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
They might actually start to think you're an idiot if you trick yourself into letting them think that. Yeah. Because I don't know, like I think like I've seen people. The people that are probably best with Roast Battle in particular, I feel like are the people who are just the most confident.
Yeah.
You feel like they're just hanging out up there. They're just having a good time. Because you can tell when people aren't like that. In comedy in general.
Yeah.
I think Roast Battle, compared to Kill Tony, demonstrates comedy in a much better way because it's a lot more focused on joke telling and rapid fire jokes, and it's competitive, but it's competitive in a way that lets comedians shine creatively. I think like the 1 minute format on Kill Tony, and also the fact that it kind of becomes making fun of bad, like it's kind of a glorified open mic. Like if you've never been to an open mic before, you don't realize that's what Kill Tony is.
But there is going to be the most famous people ever making fun of you for trying.
Yes. What's always so crazy is when people say, I'm Kill Tony, this is my first time ever doing comedy.
Also crazy.
That's just so...
And for a while it was crazy because it was a place to go and be like, well, people can see me. But now it's like, no, go do that. That's your way in. You'll go make a fool of yourself and they'll have you back.
And it could work.
That's what I'm saying.
And so many people, this is the thing, is so many people have been springboarded off of that show. I can think of like probably list on two hands of people who have gotten pretty fucking popular off
Here's the
that
best
show.
way I can describe it and the way it makes me so mad. We have America's Got Talent. We have a show where people will come out and do bad, but then they go, look at this great singer. They're moving on. We made fun of the idiot. Great singer. We're moving them on. Kill Tony is like that, but they only kept the bad.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite. That's why, like, so imagine it like you do rap, or if you sang and you go, no, so this show, like, the good people they don't really care about, and the bad people are the ones that move on in front of this arena of an audience. Yeah. What the fuck? So that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying every comedian that goes on is bad. I've literally had friends that go on and had good opportunities, and now they're doing things off it because they were good comics. They had material to back it.
Yeah.
But just the format in general is just to be a circus. It's just to go, look at this.
It's just, what I was thinking dude, is it's just such a shame that there's such a hierarchy to comedy like that, where it is like there's just like most things in business that you see, it all ends up being this triangle where and I think it's a natural law of the universe that there's going to be these people on top and it's going to all culminate in one spot, and that's kind of what you see happen all the time. But it just would be so nice if there was multiple real hubs on the internet, on social media, where there's this big presence.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Because, there's hubs in all these different major cities for comedy. That's not like it's not there. But you need everybody to see it. Like, the more and more I've gotten integrated into the Chicago community, the more and more I realize, like, I know these people, but it's almost like I'm presenting people other people wouldn't otherwise know.
Yeah, literally.
And now all of a sudden I know these people, but I think about myself like a year ago, I didn't know who the fuck half these people were.
Right.
And it's just the people I know. Who are the people I know? Oh, people I've seen on podcasts. Who are they? Oh, they're all in Austin and then LA, because that's where the podcast thing happened. I think podcasts are kind of the thing that's gotten most of the modern comedy fan. Yeah. I think that's most of the modern comedy fan base. And that's why you see the joke. That's why when you ask somebody, you get that Rogan, Hinchcliffe, Kreischer circle, because of course you do.
Yeah, because those are the popular ones. That is true, though, because most of the comedians I found through podcasts and not their actual stand-up.
It's so different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of actual stand-up, and I don't go actively see live a lot of stand-up, which I need to do more at that. But
I don't listen to a lot of music, if that makes you feel any better.
No.
And I feel so weird about that, but I almost feel like it's part of like my method. Like it's probably better that I don't.
Yeah. Here and there to make sure you're not falling behind with like whatever trend or whatever the fuck. But
yeah. But I just never did. And it's like if you're doing that with comedy and you've always been fine, like why would you start?
True.
You know, it doesn't make any sense.
True.
Like why would I start trying to... But then again, a
little bit you need to be knowledgeable, though.
Yeah.
I do judge people that you got to a little bit go back and look at the history of comedy. Look where it started. Look what it's about. Like, I think a little bit you need, if you're really serious about it, you kind of need to, like...
There's a balance.
Yes. Find ways to appreciate it and learn about it.
I was going to say, like... There's a danger because you'll see people who get too into theory and trying to over-intellectualize things in whatever capacity it is. You see this in comedy a lot, I bet, where it's like they're trying too hard to be like deep or think about things, and in that you lose it. And I think that like, it's just a bad thing to do. It's a bad thing to do to like over... What the fuck was the point I was making? Oh, I lost it in the middle of my sentence. But it is bad to like overthink it, to like be in the middle of doing comedy and then overdoing the craft, and then all of a sudden you're not doing the flow thing where you're just like you're riffing, where you're just freestyling and having fun. Now all of a sudden we're thinking about all these things that we have to do. And I think that takes an audience out of it. I think it takes you out of it. If you have other people involved, it takes them out of it. And like, I think anything in life is just doing something enough times to where you get good enough at doing that to where you can not think about all those moving parts.
Yeah, exactly.
And all that stuff happens in the background. And now you're just doing these other things on top of it. And that's what makes it cool.
Yeah.
And like, if you're really good at something, like it makes me think of magicians, how they'll fucking practice card tricks all day. That mime I met that I mentioned earlier, he was juggling the whole fucking time.
Really?
And it made me think he probably juggles all day.
Yeah.
Because he probably wants to get really good at juggling. And there's probably all these different tricks you can do. And I remember one time at the Renaissance
Just gotta
Fair,
juggle, man.
I saw a guy juggle chainsaws at the Renaissance Fair once.
Really?
People juggle shit, dude.
People be jugging.
You want to whip your shirt up one more time before we get out of here?
The funniest part about this, hold on. Yes, I am getting fatter by the day. And the funniest part about it is I have a fucking tattoo that reads backwards in a mirror that says, "Get back to work."
Oh, backwards in a mirror.
Yeah, it's not necessarily supposed to be about a fitness. It's just supposed to be in general, but yeah, if you read it backwards in a mirror. So I look at myself in a mirror and it says, "Get back to work."
That's awesome. Dude.
And then to be getting fatter while you see that tattoo is one of truly the funniest thing I've ever done. I've never written a joke that funny. So
Why
anyways.
is it so bad? Because your skin?
What do you mean?
Like, with the tattoo, what's the relativity? Like, why? Just the why is it the best tattoo? What makes it the best idea?
Oh, it's not the best idea. It's technically the worst idea because it's every day I see myself telling me to get back to work while I progressively get fatter. It's so funny.
Oh, it's just the irony of
I'm
such a
choking
statement.
on the irony.
You're seeing it every day.
Oh, yeah, because it's backwards. You can't read it. You can only read
Every
it in a
time
mirror.
you look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every day, I had a
that's
couple
like
of LBs in Chicago.
Dude, that's like self-sabotage.
Fuck yeah, it is, dude.
You're masochistic.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
You talk to your therapist about this?
Therapist? What are you talking about? This is crazy.
Your therapist would have a field day.
You
if
think I would
showed
have
them
this
that
tattoo if I had a therapist?
They'd be like, remove that immediately.
Yeah,
That's
nope.
not good for
Says
you.
get back to work, and every day I go, fucking fat idiot, stupid loser. That's how I start the day.
That's a good. Honestly, I think that's good.
Yeah.
You ever see David Goggins? Oh my God, it's so funny.
Yeah. That's
Get hard.
yeah. He would hate me.
Who's
He
gonna
would
carry
hate-
the boats?
What? Somebody else.
But yeah, man. But
Somebody else will
see,
carry the boats.
He would tell you. I used to be like you. I used to be fat. I used to think just like you. But one day I woke up and I carried the boats. you
Yeah.
know? He would have some crazy. Those guys are also magician, hypnotist, mime,
They're
crazy
incorrect.
magic people. Like they're doing magic tricks. They're doing crazy stuff when they talk to you. I don't believe that they're not. Like Tony Robbins, whatever that guy's name is, the guy who like is the motivational speaker.
Yeah,
he
fuck all
talks
that.
really low like this. And
This is a way. Just fucking get fat. Play. Oh, I didn't even.
You
tell
warned me
you
at the very beginning this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I knew I'd be laying down at some point, full belly out. I did want to say before we leave, last time I was talking about my Xbox 360 Chronicles, I have a PlayStation 2 now as well, so...
Getting in any classic.
Oh, all the classics. I'm just eating DoorDash and fucking lamb platters and playing PlayStation 2, dude.
Tony Hawk.
Yep.
What
fucking, what are all the bangers? Tekken 5 to start. The Simpsons game. Not Hit and Run. The game. It's just called Simpsons game.
So I had that game on my Xbox 3.
So fun.
I think I played it on the PS2, but what blew my mind is there was an Xbox 360 version where all the maps are connected or something like
Oh,
that.
fuck. I should have got it for Xbox 360.
It's different. There's two different versions. It was like that for Tony Hawk's, one of the Tony Hawk games too. It was like it's a bunch of different maps, but if you play it on the Xbox 360 version, it's all connected.
I don't think you've had a comfier guest on your podcast, dude.
I actually think that you might be wrong.
What? Who?
Two people. Mike Dwyer sat very similarly to you. All right.
Fuck Mike Dwyer. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I love Mike. He's so cool.
I mean, I like...
Look at the belly.
Take it. Go ahead. I mean, do what you need to do. I feel like you could probably even take this further if you really want to.
That's what I'm saying. I am the comfiest guest.
Honestly, you might be winning. When it comes to comfy, okay, that's good.
I don't want to hit your cup.
I'll move my cup over.
There we go. I'm for sure the comfiest guest.
Okay,
I might not have been the funniest. I know you had Cam Honeyacre and shit on here, but was Cam as cozy as me? I know he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Nope.
And, you know, I don't think, again, as I said before, I don't even think it's necessarily about like how funny you are, about how pretty you are.
Dude, tell that to the views, baby. If fucking Cam's episode ends up with more net views than this one, I took my fucking shirt off for you guys. Share it to your friends. We do prank calls.
You are, how I told you at the beginning, I'm a nerd, and I keep track of my statistics.
Yeah.
How many people are on, how many times.
Yep.
You're actually in the top 10 most viewed episodes on YouTube.
Let's fucking go, dude. Top 10. Mm-hmm. Let's bring this one to top 5.
You're in the top 10.
I took my fucking shirt off. We prank called.
Yeah. The prank calls are honestly, that's a first for Ruse Radio, and you're right. That's
so
like
funny.
Such a golden segment.
Yep.
How could I not?
Yeah.
The problem for me is I have to feel it out. Who's gonna be down to prank call with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, some people might say yes, but it's like I don't want to accidentally make someone think they have to participate in a prank call.
Yeah, you could just ask them at the start, be like, "Yo, we do a prank call segment. Would you like to make a prank call?"
And if so, who?
Yeah, just find random. Like, it's
if they
so
have
funny.
a friend, it's best if they have somebody in particular they would like to prank.
That's good too. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking of annoying minimum wage workers.
I mean, obviously, that's the backup move.
Yeah. Call someone. See, look, belly's peeking out again, dude. That's what I'm saying. I can't.
I wish everybody would be brave enough to pop the belly out.
You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm trying to get there more. I'm trying to accept my body. I'm trying to be more body positive, so.
This is recorded during Pride Month.
Yeah, if you think I'm hot, message me. I am with a girlfriend I'm very happy with, but, like, I need the boost. So if you just want to be like, hey, I liked your belly, you know what I mean? You're not hurting no feelings.
And honestly, I feel like you could be letting his girlfriend know she has competition.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good. That's
know what
good
I mean?
for a relationship. It's kind of like your tattoo that you look at every morning.
That's what I'm saying. When you're getting this fat, though, she's doing fine right now.
Yeah.
When you're doing shit like this.
I've been neglecting the gym too, and I feel so guilty about it. You probably don't feel as guilty.
I'm trying not to. It eats me up, but I am.
Oh, you feel
pretending
guilty
to.
like me?
Oh, yeah. I used to be very in shape, so that's why it even more affects me. But also, that's why I'm working on the body positive, dude. I don't need to be jacked to feel okay. I'm not a stupid, fat, idiot loser who should kill himself.
You're not.
I'm very fun and capable.
You're very fun and capable, and you talked to me for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Your brain must work. You must have probably did those debate drugs right before we started.
I'm on the
here.
Alpha Brain. I'm on Joe Rogan's Alpha Brain, dude.
That was the drug I was thinking of earlier. I was like, what would you take? Alpha Brain?
Yeah, I'm on the old Joe Rogan subscription. Anything he says, I do, so.
I basically do and say anything Joe Rogan does.
Full elk meat diet, actually.
I will admit here right now, because it's the very end of the episode, the amount of Joe Rogan I listen to, like, it actually probably scares me. Like, I wonder how much of my personality I've accidentally modeled after this human I've never met. Because, like, I even sit in front of a podcast and do something very similar. And sometimes I'll think, because he does really good at stringing along conversations. I probably absorbed things like that.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me. And I've probably absorbed little pieces of this person. And we do that with everything.
I was about to say, everyone does that with everything, though, because, like, people watch movies and listen to music and...
Yeah. But I know for a fact, like, I listen to this shit so much, I must have.
Yeah.
It's I heard the lead singer of 21 Pilots say, like, there was a person who asked him in an interview, this was a long time ago, when they were, like, really popular, and he asked them, like, 2012, who are your inspirations? And he said,
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. I don't really want to answer that question, because if I answer that, like, people are going to look at me and they're going to pinpoint these things to that person. And that's a great answer, because once you answer the question, people are always going to be like, oh, well, he said this.
Yeah.
And that all makes sense now. Like, of course that's his favorite, because of course you would say the people you're going to say.
Yeah.
It's a revealing question.
Yeah.
Who's your favorites? Who's your inspirations?
Joseph Marie Rogan.
Joe Rogan, that's the problem, is if I tell you that, I think all of a sudden all the stars start aligning. People are like, wait a minute.
Joseph Quinita Marie Rogan. His middle name's actually Quinita. Did you know that?
No way.
Yeah, for real. Google it.
I never knew. Quinita?
Yeah.
That's a strange middle name.
Google it.
Mine is Lee. I'll just say it because I think it sounds presidential. Wyatt Lee Chipman. I think that sounds like a presidential name.
Mine's Danger.
No shit. You're lying. You're such a fucking liar. That is such a fucking lie. I don't believe you for a second, dude.
Got him. I'm doing riffs out here,
We
dude.
did prank calls.
That's called improv.
We did prank calls. Now you're lying about your middle name. We are definitely in 5th grade.
It's called improv, dude.
It's called improv, dude. My middle name is Danger,
Keep
bro.
up with it, nerd.
When I was in 5th grade, I actually killed 3 people. It's called improv, bro.
Wait, so you're telling me Mike was comfier than this?
No, you won.
Okay.
As soon as you started moving around, I was like, oh, damn, he's actually right. He's winning. Because people have done different stances on the couch.
Uh-oh.
But what you're doing right now, And you took the
You
shirt
tell me
off.
I got to stand up? Is that what you're yelling at me?
No, you won.
All right.
You won already.
won.
Because if we're talking comfortable,
Yep.
you're winning on the comfort scale.
As I should be.
People have like laid all the way back.
I
and-
popped off the tee.
Yeah. Like
We're comfy.
if people ever ask me like a reference, like what is comfy, I'll show them probably this. I'll be like, look, this is exactly what it is. It'll be like the scene in Spaceballs where they're pointing at the camera and
the
this
camera.
is right now. I'll be pointing at them.
Look
and
at
I'll be
you,
like,
dude.
need
You've
to do
come so
this."
far. You made a movie reference.
Yeah.
And you said you can't do that.
Oh, I'm so proud. You know they're bringing
dude.
Spaceballs back.
What a full circle.
Did you hear this news?
Yeah.
Spaceballs 2.
There's no John Candy.
It can't be.
So-
AI. Just
So,
AI. All
I'm
these
kind of
people
out
back.
on it because I love John Candy. So.
I think if they're doing it.
And I love regular Candy, dude. Look at this fucking Riff
Riff
City. Come on. All right.
John Candy, and also there's also the main actor who is his name is
Guy who looks kind of like Kurt Russell.
that guy. He's not around anymore either.
Michael Douglas.
But the guy who was playing not Darth Vader but the Emperor, maybe I haven't seen Spaceballs since I was again 8 years old. That's one of those I do remember little things from Spaceballs. Do you have to get out of here?
No, I did tell this is such a funny thing to have to leave for. A lot of times comedians are like, I gotta go do a spot. I did tell my girlfriend that we would watch Joe Dirt tonight.
Really? That's what it is?
Yeah, she's never seen it. I'm like, fuck it, we're getting stoned and watching Joe Dirt. So it's
You
so
excited
funny
to watch
be
the
like,
scene where he fucks his sister?
yeah.
With your girlfriend?
She hasn't seen that movie. It's fucking crazy. It's one of the greatest. Because at one point she said something to me, and I go, "Guy, let's see homos naked. What's that got to do with me?" And
Joe
she
Dirt's really good.
didn't get the reference.
There's a lot of quotable parts from that movie.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, I gotta rush home to watch Joe Dirt with my beloved.
I'm trying to think of at least the very least. Joe Dirt 2 came out, and that was kind of
Awful.
sad. That's kind of a bummer. Let's end this on the note of mentioning comedy movies. Let's say bring good comedy movies back. I've said that many times on this show. I swear to God. Drewski just did this parody. You're really committing.
I'm leaning in. I couldn't tell if it was real or not.
No, it was fake.
Okay, that's
that
what
was
I
the whole
thought.
thing. It was real and it was fake. But it is at least fun.
I'd watch
and
it.
I think it proves people want that. Just give us good comedy movies. Theo Von just did that movie with David Spade that hasn't come out yet. Let's hope it's good. Tires is out now. Everybody likes Tires.
Friendship apparently with Tim Robinson is very good. I haven't seen it.
That's
but
what I heard. And
it's
that's, again, just comedians doing funny things behind the helm of the creative project. That's what you need to make this stuff better. Yes. Riffs.
See how far I can fucking bring
And
this
with
shit.
this comfort being here, you got to give the kids a final message. You got to tell them the social media. You've been here before. You know how it goes. The floor is yours.
You can find me at I'm Chase Richard. Not I am. I'm the letter I, the letter M, Chase Richard, dude. I'm on Instagram posting once every 2 months when I'm not depressed. And you'll find me, dude, every Monday at Monty's for at least 2 months. But fucking have me on your shows, or I wouldn't. But, I promise I won't do this.
Remember earlier when I said I'm bad at selling myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Why was that very evident? Like, have me on your shows. I wouldn't, but maybe I'll be funny. No, I've been doing this shit 5 years, dude. Have me on your shows. I'll be funny. I promise.
literally lead with, I'm an idiot, but
I'm dumb.
I'm actually very unsmart.
Yeah, I'll be funny, though. I've been doing it a while. I can be funny at your place.
Message for the kids.
Stay off school. Do drugs, dude.
Stay off school, do drugs.
Dude.
This is your brain on drugs. And there are a lot of things you can do instead of school. Matter of fact, I think school is a way that the man invented. It's something the man invented in order to train you to be the slave that he wants you to be. And I think you're better off spending your time out there.
Fuck school. We're getting intimate now.
Hey,
Fuck
man.
school.
Fuck school. This podcast was sponsored by
Dog Comic Productions.
Dog Comic Productions. Dog Comic Productions does not condone school.
No. I haven't checked with the other 3 members, but I know they'd back me. They back me with their lives.
It's just something where, if we're being honest, school's good for socialization, but can't you just get friends? That's how I feel. And then everything else is just them trying to train you for the military. Let's be honest. We need to be honest with each other. Just become a comedian when you're 12. Just start. Now, I'm not saying you should do drugs.
Get bullied. Have your parents get divorced. be attention seeking and no one likes you, and then now you found the biz that everybody's got to look at you for a couple minutes, baby.
Mm-hmm. It's actually really bad if you don't deprive yourself of something early. You need to get started on that quick.
Get sad tattoos. Feel bad about yourself. Eat food and play PlayStation.
Yes.
That's
And
my real message to the kids.
I think that's a great message. I always like when people give the kids something they can really use, and I think today we did that.
Eat food and play PlayStation.
That's something if there's anything I learned from talking to you,
That's the fucking that's the vibes.
that's the if I had to encapsulate you in one sentence.
Eating food, playing PlayStation.
I have a friend who is really into 2K, and I told him, I was like, bro, he gave away his gamer tag on my podcast. Please message him.
I'll beat
He'll
his fucking
beat your ass. He has an open challenge.
At Dank_Sinatra_Jr., dude. I'll beat your fucking ass at 2K, dude.
Challenge still stands. Which 2K are we talking about, to be specific?
Any of them. Unless you are a 15-year-old black teenager, dude. Those kids kill me online. Those kids kill me online, dude.
You're going to have somebody like pretending not to be.
But if you're above 20 years old, dude, you can get this work.
Yep.
You can get this work.
Kick your ass.
Open invite.
Open invite coming from us here today from the Zen Fortress on Ruse Radio. Clocking out.
Double down, competition couldn't help him to rock. Missed the whole time, holy fell through the flock. That's an ordinary miracle, wealth to the block. It's a balance in the character that's calm and collect. It's apparent his caricature is lost in the mess. It's hysterical, the picture that they put to his face. It's a confidence administered to earn their respect. Live a little lighter, can't